All right. Terimakase Quokkalings. This is your head chef, Nanashi, quacking in for this week. How you all doing? I'm tiny. Hold on, let me switch. There we go. Hello, friends. How you all doing? Hope you're having a great start to your week so far. What are you guys up to? Fancy Rope and Q, welcome back. Q, I see you're using the yippee she properly. Very good. I saw it pop up and I started laughing. It's so silly, but I love it so much. Fancy Rope says, hello, chef. Hello to you as well. Y'all doing wonderful? I'm doing all right. It's the start of a week. Let's start off today with a bit of an apology. I did mention that we were going to try to do some Dead Space on Monday, but as it turns out, I had another thing that popped up. So this week is going to be a little short on these streams. It's going to be today, tomorrow, and Thursday for the most part. I don't know if we have anything. Oh, no, wait, no, of course can't. I was going to say, I don't think we have anything for the weekend, but I can't because I'm going to be out of town this entire weekend from Friday, so a little short, but we'll make it work, right? Asvik, welcome back to the stream as well. Thank you for the yapper she and the trombone she. I saw you were partying earlier. I hope you had a wonderful and productive party. Did you get some levels? I hope you did. All right, so Quokkalings, today we're going to play some Project Zomboid. It is the last week of Project Zomboids for now. The server that we rented is about to unfortunately shut down, which means we have to spend all the time we can today on Zomboids, making sure that we enjoy what we do. So I was wondering what we can do to spice things up a bit. I was wondering if we should just go to different parts of the city and then PvP it for our last day, or do we just work together in jolly fellowship as we finish up our run, especially after last stream if I remember correctly, I got bit. So I'm kind of twiddling my thumbs, counting the hours down at this point. Oh, me. No, you must be mistaken. I would never be on another stream. Is that right? Betrayer. I saw it. I have the physical evidence. Oh, well, actually, no, I don't. I was gonna, actually, funny enough, I was thinking of taking a screenshot while I was watching, because I was so proud of seeing all the Quokkalings working together in a party. That didn't include me, which is, that kind of fills me with pride. But yeah, no, I saw, and I wasn't sure what you were leveling. I wasn't sure what everyone else was leveling. I think it was you, Cest, Lily, and Pumpkin. I think it was what I saw the party at. I think it was 4. So, anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week, though. So for the rest of this week, Hollow Knight Thursday is going to be adjusted again, just as a heads up for those waiting for that stream this time around, because the Hollow Knight, at least we can do outside of Spooky October. That was a game I kind of consider just a do-over time anyways. With October leaving very quickly, because we're actually, oh my gosh, we're already actually halfway through the month. Dead Space has to be finished ASAP. We gotta finish it. I will tell you right now, actually, I had the strong urge today, instead of Zomboids, to actually play some League. A very, very strong urge. It must be because the finals just happened. Finals was awesome. I don't know if you guys watched it recently, but there were some amazing matches there, and I was really happy to watch. Pumpkin, welcome back to the stream as well. Hello. Solid wait for you as well. Since you're in here, let me drop you to Doro. Fancy Rope says, where are you at in the game for Hollow Knight? I just got the tram pass, and since we now have the tram pass, we tried to go all the way to the right side of the map, and that's pretty. I think it was called like Edge of the Kingdom or something. That's where I am. There's a whole section in the middle of the map I don't have yet. Or actually, that's not true. I can actually access it because of the tram, but I don't have a map for it yet. So hopefully everything's all right. Kid okay at Asvik? Oh, something happened to the kid? I hope everything's okay, Asvik. Hope everything's good. Asvik starts casting Enlight. Did you get your Enlight from the BCNM runs? Let's go. Fancy Room says, ooh, okay. Why? Are you expecting something? I'm scared. I don't know what else is going to happen, but making good progress. So is that good progress? I think, you know what? Ace was actually mentioning that I did make some good progress too. So I'm wondering if that is like Well, I mean, there's two of you now saying it, so I think I'd have to be. It has to be true, right? At this point, so I'm glad to hear that I'm progressing, because I also really want to play Silksong. But if we finish Hollow Knight, I might take a small break for that game at least, before we start Silk. Or actually, maybe I shouldn't while I'm still fresh. Questions for later though. I don't know how far I am to actually finishing Hollow, so we'll see. As it says, just needed some calling. I did. Okay, good. I'm glad. And congrats. That's awesome. Shoot. How many runs did it take in the end? Anyways, I'm yammering. It's the regular yapper sheet thing. So while we wait for the answer to that, let us pop over to the game screen. So everything on the server is still going. It's up. It's online. So for those who want to join us today, the information for joining the server should still be the same and on Discord. If not, do let me know. I will repost the information to make sure that it works. But for the most part, it should be okay. I think we're gonna play as far as I make it before I turn into a zombie. And if we somehow make it all the way to the end of the stream before turning into a zombie, then you know what? We did it. Okay, I have some dirty bandages on my hands. I think this is where I got bit. Hold on. I can see already I'm turning queasy from my... Oh, I did get bit. Okay. I seem to have forgotten what... Oh my gosh, it's really bleeding on the ground too. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that does not look good. That's infected too. Oh, everything's gross. Okay, well, we're queasy now. If I've learned anything though, once we're bit, we still have a decent amount of time to stay alive. So Quokkalings, jump on the server. Let's play some Zomboids before I turn. And if we somehow turn earlier than expected, you know what we can do is maybe we can do another Zatsu just to finish up the day. Let's see. Fancy Reps. Silksong is so fun. It's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games. Need to beat the first one. 112% trust. Oh, you're saying I should finish the first one before the second? I mean, that's the idea. That's why. That's exactly why I'm going for this right now. Let's see. Hold on. 1 second. Just got a message. Just gonna answer back. Okay. Did that break my model? No, it's okay. Okay, model's fine. So I got bit. We could go down guns blazing. I might as well level up my gunsmanship before everything else goes down. Fancy Riff says yee. Okay. I'm glad to hear that is the case. I'm enjoying it so far. So, oh, is that a metal pipe on the ground? That's broken. Someone played Silent Hill recently. Oh, they're turning into skeletons now. Wow, the bodies are actually decomposing. How are potatoes doing, actually? I haven't checked on them. You know what? Let's check on them. Well, actually, it's dark. Let's make some food first. Yeah, so I've heard of nothing about the game, minus the fact that... Ooh, fish roast. Minus the fact that... that my friends played it. So, and also the fact that Silksong came out. So once I jumped into it, oh no, I don't want to loot everything. No, my weight capacity. What did I just take? No. I don't actually know what I just took. There's a shovel in my inventory. I'll put that in my bag. Maybe, I don't think it was the honey. Put that back. We have a fishing rod that's in good condition, so we can go fishing again. Was it this? I think it was this. I don't think hopefully we didn't take anything else by accident. Okay, so let's turn this on. That's what I meant to do. Fancy Rope says it's good. It's so much better going in blind. I agree. It's been fun so far. Oh, someone popped in. Let's go. It's Fancy Rope. Hello, friend. Teabag of... not teabag. Crouch of... joy. Yippee! Actually, Q, are you gonna join us this time around too? Were you also playing on the Ruse server recently? I can't remember. I think we were talking. Oh, that's burning. I think we were just talking about it another time, but I was in there for the most recent run too with Shinri, and it was a lot of fun. Yes, let's go. Are you gonna do you want to join us for today too? That was a lot of fun. I was wandering around. Oh no, that's right, you were. I remember. Yeah. Good times. I had to figure out where I was. For the longest time, I was lost. I had to figure out where the whole camp was, and eventually we did. And we got to take part of shenanigans too, so that was nice. I was the one who put the raw chicken on the floor by accident. I was actually gonna try cooking it, but as soon as I put it on the floor, people started pointing out that there was raw chicken on the ground. So I you know what? I decided to just stay quiet and let it happen. Good times. I wonder when they're gonna do that server again too, because he has it rented, right? So I imagine he and Shinry will probably jump in to play another community day too. That's a dream. They look. I mean, we're already doing it here too, which is awesome. But having a lot of Quokkalings like that playing together on one server, hopefully we'll get there at some point. Okay, fancy. I wonder what we should do. First off, I think I'm going to start with fishing. Get some fish for the community. And then, or you know what, actually, now that I think about it, the server, there's no way to actually save the server Oh, again, it's kind of a huge bummer that this is the case, but what we can do, instead of I'm gonna take these because we can reload these. What we can do, actually, you know what? We're gonna do something fun today. I'm gonna take all these actually. We're gonna try. Why don't we try going on a road trip together? We're gonna give it a little time before we actually go on said road trip, so people who are coming in a bit late can join us on the road trip. But let's get some working cars and let's see how far you can drive around, loot the world and such. What do you guys think? That'd be kind of fun. He says, "No, I have a lot of jobs today." No, it's okay. It's fine. At least you're here to watch and hang out with us. It happens. Maybe the next time around. If anything, you know what? I wanted to also talk about the next thing we want to do for community runs. I think the next thing we're gonna do is probably Minecraft again. So hopefully we can do that at some point very shortly, very soon. And you know what? I'm also open for like other ideas as well. Because if you guys have like other games that are multiplayer that you guys want to do together, that'd be fun too. Actually, funny enough, I was watching some of the JP members. I think it was Pekora. She was playing. Was it Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is a game I'd never heard about too, but it seems like there's a lot of community play in it, from what I can tell and what I've seen. So that's potentially something we can do too. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in, but if it is, dude, let me know. In fact, actually, you know what? Later today, or like when I'm working tomorrow and I have a sort of a break, I'm gonna drop. Maybe I could drop a poll or something, or like a marshmallow, so that way you guys can tell me what you guys want to play next for community games. So, let's see. Let's road trip. Yeah, let's road trip. That'll be fun. So let's get some supplies together. I'm gonna start fishing for today and get some fish for us. This will still be our main base, but we should probably take as much as we can if we're gonna road trip as far as we can before the server unfortunately goes. That's the biggest. Oh wait, was that 9mm? Oh shoot, we have 9mm too. We only have one, but I could use that actually. We might as well go gun blazing. And there's an extra pistol in there, but we're gonna wait for the Quokkalings just to see if anyone else wants a pistol. My heart's shaking. Why is it shaking? Everything is bandaged still. I know I'm queasy, but let's see. Let's get this done. We might as well go down guns blazing. That being said, I don't think I have enough bullets to fill up both of these magazines. Oh, you know what? We might have enough for 2. That's not bad. Okay, that'll work. Let's see. Sorry, Castle. No, you're good. Don't worry. It's the usual thing, you know. It happens. I've been looking for an excuse to play Minecraft again. Yeah, let's go. We can do that then. That's another one. I feel like it's been a crafting mood. It's fall. It's winter. It's kind of like it's time to settle down, craft some things, enjoy our Minecraft life, build something new. What do you guys think? Let's see. Arc Raiders is hard. Was just playing it a minute ago. Oh, it's hard? I don't really... Again, I haven't really seen any gameplay of it. Just from the clips that I'm seeing, or like... I guess it's not seeing, but I guess the title of the clips that I've seen. There's a lot of interaction in the game. And it looks like a Survivor game, from what I can tell. In which you can probably choose if you want to be a friendly person or a mean person, so... Dying to the bite now. Me? Not that quickly, right? I think my health is still okay. Very hard, but fun-ish. Fun-ish. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll take a look. I imagine it's also full price like most games nowadays, so I might have to... potentially decide on a different game first because of that. Games are like $70. Yeah, at least in the US, they're like $70 each now, and that's crazy to me. It costs so much. Let's see. Arc Raiders, Pumpkin says, is a PvE extraction looter game. So you have a team that is fighting enemy NPCs, but also other teams. Is that what I'm getting here, Pumpkin? That's what it sounds like. Nah, like 40-ish, I think. Oh, okay. That's not nearly as bad. A lot of the games I was interested in recently are popping up like $69.99. I'm just like, ooh, don't know about that, fellas. Okay, so we're gonna start the day with fishing to calm our brain as we turn into a potential zombie. Correct? Oh, okay, interesting. That sounds fun. I wouldn't mind giving that a try. You know what? I'll do some more research into it. If like a lot of people are getting into it, and if it's like, can you only have a limited amount of people on your team? Is it like Apex in that way? Like you can only have 3-man teams or something, or can you just join up with anybody? Like a fork knife. Carla Mids, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Evening to you as well. How's your day treating you so far? If you remember from the last stream, I got bit. So we're going to live out the rest of our days in quiet solitude and maybe perhaps a road trip with the Quokkalings very shortly. After I go fishing. If you're interested in playing, by the way, today, any Quokkalings in the chat, like, feel free to jump in on the server. Start preparing for the road trip as we're gonna just drive somewhere. We're gonna explore the map. Why not, you know? And then that is where we'll finish off the stream as far as we can before I turn. Let's see. Oopsies. I was looking at the chat. Sorry, zombie. Hopefully that wasn't a Quokkaling. That would have been so awkward. Accidentally runs over a running Quokkaling. Let's see. Exactly that. You fight both people and robots. Interesting. Oh. I like the premise. That sounds cool. That sounds a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. Pumpkin says, I think it's a 4-man squad. Okay, so it's not complete. Park this so that we can get out quickly if we need to. So it's so yeah, I guess you are kind of limited in the sense of how many people you can have on a team. So it's just like Apex then. We just have to rotate people if we wanted to do like community games for that. So, but that, I guess in that regard then too, it's not really the community game I exactly want. I might still play it, but like I was thinking more like everyone could join, which is like Minecraft. So I guess maybe Minecraft might be the one for now. Hope no one followed the car. If someone followed the car, then we might actually get jumped by zombies. Oh, see, there's the one. I don't want to use my pistol yet for this. We're going to save that for the We're gonna save that for the road trip, I think. Hey, you. Come here. That was kind of loud. I don't know if that's gonna pull more too, but yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. That's more than. Did I lure a lot more than I should have? Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, good push. Oh, double push. And yeah, okay. Oh, wait, was that a hunting? Oh, use that for the kitchen. We could use that to make spears. Oh, let's go. The rare drop. Let's go. Fancy Rope says, I think 3 people max, but in chat, you can team up with anybody. That's okay. That's what I got out of it. Like, if you find another team, but you want to be nice, you can if you want to, which is kind of neat. I like that. There we go. I was gonna say we just wash ourselves off or scare the fish away. Let's see. Carlimit says recently trying to exercise before work to become consistent again. Respectable. I hope that works out for you. I've been trying to get there myself too. Given the fact that most days I'm usually streaming right after work, they really only leaves me like the weekend, and if I don't stream on Monday, only Monday to really do some exercise. And then my weekend sometimes gets filled up with like family things, so it's like gotta really find time to make it work. But good on you, man. I hope it works out. Keep the whole thing about that is consistency, right? So do your best to stay consistent, and hopefully you'll see some results like over time. I was gonna fill my water bottle just now, and I just realized it's probably not the best. It's just tainted water. Yeah, exactly. Probably shouldn't do that. We could wash ourselves though. Okay, let's see. Now we go fishing. And where we go. Hopefully we don't get jumped by another zombie while we're doing this. How did I get bit last time? I think I got shenanigans. I think I was trying to train my firearms and then... Oh, it was probably from behind. I think I remember like getting jumped from behind by one zombie and it got me. The card limits a zombie's greatest weakness, a light shove. Indeed. The light shove... Oh, shoes! Let's go. We're ready off to a great start for fishing. Oh, that explains why I have so many shoes and socks in my inventory. I forgot to get rid of them after. It's true though. I mean, provided, you know, you don't get bit on the way to giving it a shove. Works. I'd say it worked out pretty well. God forbid, like, if we ever run into the zombie apocalypse IRL and they're like the 30 days later, 30 months later zombies, that'd be so frightening. How do you deal with that? You just have to be very lucky, I guess. Maybe like funnel them into one narrow hallway and maybe have a gun. And that's really the only way. Like, you clear your building, fortify it, and then you just hope that you have enough food. Especially with those kind of walkers, that'd be crazy. At least with things like, I don't know, what was that movie, A Quiet Place? At least with A Quiet Place, you have a way to kind of... Sunfish, let's go. At least you have a way to defend yourself or avoid them, which is just being extra quiet, which is hard still. But like, with the 30 days later zombies, there's nothing you can do once they like spot you. You have to book it so fast. I think that is probably the hardest. Yeah, I feel like that, unless you guys can think of another one, I think the 30 day week, months later zombies are probably the hardest one to deal with. What do you guys think? I guess necromorphs kind of count for the zombie side too, don't they? So maybe like... Okay, well, with the necromorphs, that's like a whole other issue when you think about it, right? That's like... that's getting hypnotized and also getting changed into a zombie, which... I guess that one's a little more... If you don't have to deal with the marker... Like, you're not in its range, I guess you're fine, right? It's a little harder to spread. Unless you're in the immediate range of, or a limited space like that, like the Ishimura, you know? Let's see. Pumpkin says, I got an Arc Raider short that's pretty funny. Oh, do you? Feel free to share it in the Discord if you'd like. I'm wondering, because I keep hearing for Arc Raiders that there's a lot of funny moments because of, like, the team aspect and, like, I don't know. I have to see. I have zero knowledge of how the game plays or works at the moment. I've only really heard of it and only seen the captions for some clips, and they all sound funny, so. Fancy Rose says, liquor! I found a liquor store. Nice. That means a lot of Molotovs, I imagine. Are you gonna make some Molotovs for us? We could set everything on fire on our way to our camping site today. When we go camping, we can go figure out, like, setting some zombie hordes on fire in revenge for me getting bit. Cardinal says, I also pre-ordered Sparking Zero for Switch 2. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Be able to play on the 14th. Oh, that's not too far. That's like 3 days. So, that should be fun. I hope we have a lot of fun playing it. I would love a Switch 2. I would love a Switch 2 just because of the upgraded, like, software. Or, sorry, well, I mean, yeah, I guess software too, but hardware is what I mean. So you can play the software. But if anything, I have a Switch 1. So it's not like it's a high priority for me until, you know, they stop putting things for the Switch 1, which would devastate me. If they created a new Trauma Center, you guys know I love Trauma Center. We haven't played it on stream yet, but if they put a new Trauma Center team or Trauma Center game on the Switch 2 only and not the Switch 1, I'd be devastated. That would mean I'd have to I'd have to get a Switch 2, which again, not bad, but not I feel like I'd have other priorities before that, you know? Let's see. Fancy Rose says, I'm gonna get drunk then do that. Oh, very good. Oh, well, hold on. Don't make sure I'm not in the crossfire too. We need to get somewhere. And then in all caps, no, I was bitten twice. Yippee! Oh no, that's not a yippee moment, is it? I'm sorry to hear that is the case. I do hope you live. That's not so good. Oh, we got raided today. Let's go. Hello, hello, friends. Undead Levi's. I guess. Wait, it's undead. So should I call you zombies? Welcome to the welcome to the channel, zombies. My name is Chef Nanashi. I'm the head chef here at the Quokkaling crew / restaurant, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm part quokka. I cook things too. That's my main spiel. But how are y'all doing today? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Right now we're fishing. We're setting up a road trip. This is our last day on the server, and we're trying to figure out what to do next. I got bit last stream, so we're trying to see what we can do. Let's see. Fancy versus I managed to manage. Oh, good. I think mine's kind of bleeding out of my hand right now, so I probably should rebandage mine. Carlima says, well, Switch 1 will eventually discontinue. Oh, is that right? I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense if they have the 2 and the hardware going. Hopefully that's not anytime soon, though. Also, yes, welcome the Undead Raid. Welcome, welcome, Juan and Undead Levi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. What were you guys streaming today? What were you playing? Were you also playing Project Zomboids? I see the undead in the name, so I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about your adventures. In fact, if you all play Zomboids, this is technically our last day on the server, and I'm releasing all the I'm releasing everything to the wild. So if you guys want to play with us today, you're absolutely welcome. Fireboys this. Oh, I'm here now. Yay, raid. Yeah, raid. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Juan says, nah, she was playing ZA. Oh, yo. ZA is awesome, too. I'm still behind. I'm like, I think I'm on Wild Zone 5 unlocked. No. That's not right. I got a few more wild raids unlocked. It's after the first collection of wild zones you can get. And so therefore I'm not very far. I'm pretty sure I'm still ranked like, I don't know, W? No, maybe higher than that. Like, oh my gosh, can you do that? I'm trying to alphabet backwards right now. Z, Y, X, W, V. That's hard. Can you guys do that? Shoot. Oh wait, hold on. I got distracted. Well, hold on. I want to talk to you guys. Give me a second. Let me just bandage my festering bite wound. Oh no, my health is going down too. This can't be good. Okay, so I mean the count. I mean we were expecting this, right, Quokkaling? The countdown for our poor a poor hand bite is kind of going, but it's okay. It's a proper way to finish up the stream, or at least the server, right? Let's see. Oh, you mentioned the ZA. Let's see. Fireboy says no. Yevitol, just be shiny. Ooh. Okay, you're trying to go for Yevitol. Can you catch Yevitol? That's awesome. Like I said, I'm so far behind right now. I was actually really happy to run into my first like encounter. Okay, second. In my entire life, I've only run into 2 shiny Pokemon, like properly run into, and the second one was a Pidgeotto in this game, and I'm really happy about that. It's really cool, but I also hear that getting shinies in this game isn't as difficult as it may seem. Eventually, once you get that shiny charm or something, so gonna give that a try at some point. Let's see. Juan says, "Yeah, take your time and enjoy the game." I will. That's exactly what we're trying to do. It's something I decided to make that game just a comfy game for me, just off stream. Because right now, when we got the game, it was October, and what is happening is we're still kind of technically in spooky October right now because I had to miss a week due to being a little bit fevered and sick. So, this and next week I believe is gonna be okay. The server for Zomboids is going to be down today, unfortunately. That's when the rent of it is done. After that, we're still playing Dead Space. We're, I think, 3/4 of the way done with Dead Space, the remake. So I'm trying to finish that off to finish off Spooky October. But yeah, fun times. Levi says rank V maybe. Oh, let's go. Noise. Oh wait, me or you? Because you're talking about Yevitol, so I imagine you're far, far, far ahead of me. But definitely take your time with the game. There's so much to do. Oh, socks. Let's go. More bandages for our. We can change. We can change all of these to bandages later. But yeah, it's a really fun game so far. I never got to play the original Legends Arceus, so this one is definitely a new way of playing to me, and I like it. It's fresh. It seems very new. I like the character. You know, I was pleasantly surprised with the characters. I didn't expect to like the character. Okay, that's not the right way to put it. You know what? It is maybe. I didn't expect to like the characters of the new game as much as I do. Like every one of them has like a little spunk to them, and they're all neat and they're all cool. This is prior to me learning about everyone's thirst over Emma. But like the main MC seems chill. The partner rival also seems very chill. The whole team seems very interesting. Having played the games previously, I liked seeing Az again, so that was pretty neat as well. So yeah. Let's see. I'm shiny hunting Yevitol in Sword Shield. Oh, okay. Ooh, how's that hunt going? I imagine that's a lot of resetting, huh? Let's see. Fancy Rep says I found a few shinies in Violet, trying to breed a shiny Cinderace. Ooh, what does that look like? I would wonder. I don't actually know what that one would look like. All I remember recently is I think I remember seeing Greninja on a card, and I think shiny Greninja is black, I think? Or is that just specifically for the card? Let's see. Juan says my first shiny in ZA was a Carvana. Oh, that's kind of cute though. I wonder what that looks like too. Sometimes the alternate colors for the shinies for Pokemon surprise me. Like, I remember, I think was it maybe Ditto? Does Ditto have a shiny? I'm sure it does. I think Ditto was one of them that was kind of interesting to me to see. my first ever shiny that I ever ran into naturally was a Basculin, and I mean I still have it in one of my games. I don't remember which one off the top of my head, but I was so excited when I ran into it. I was like, it's my first shiny, let's go. It's the best day ever. I hope I can run into more shinies into like a mainline Pokemon game at some point. It's fun when I play Pokemon Go when I'm exercising. That's another like way that I run into them, but I feel like it's a little different when you run into one in Go versus like an actual mainline game. The excitement is a little different, but it's still exciting nonetheless, I suppose, you know? Let's see. Arceus was fun as well. Oh, was it? Okay, I'm glad to hear. I remember seeing like Snorlax's hyper beaming people, and I imagine the hyper beam thing is still around too. I just haven't run into it yet. Let's see. Juan says, "Oh yeah, people do be crazy over Emma. Indeed, Emma. There's a lot of art of Emma that's popped up on my Twitter feed." What can you say though? First off, she's a recurring character. She's coming back from her original side story, which is awesome. So it's nice to see her again. And she has a makeover. She looks great. So, let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I read the rest of your messages, I know Levi just finished the stream, so let me see what you're saying first. Ditto has a blue shiny. Oh, it's blue? That's super cute. Oh, wait, that's super cute. What the heck? I want to see that. Levi also says, okay, I'll be lurking for a while I cook dinner. Have fun with Zomboids. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm sure you also know that it really helps the smaller VTubers as well. So I look forward to popping to your stream at some point and raiding you at some point. Now that I know you exist. What are you making for dinner? I must ask as a chef. You know, I'm always curious to what people are making. So, what do you have planned for your dinner, Levi? Let's see. Shiny Greninja is black. Yes. Ooh, right? I remember the first time I learned about that was from a Pokemon card, actually. I think wasn't there specifically a shiny TCG set as well? Good times. Let's see. Once the shiny cards are based on actual shinies, to be frank. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. That's probably why. Fancy Rip says Ditto has a shiny and I love it. It's apparently blue. I never knew that thing. Oh, fish! We have so many fish. Okay. What's the time right now? Oh my gosh, my health is really going down. Wow, this I thought I had a few hours at least still. Shoot. Of living before we turned into zombie. Can our health go back up? Okay, let's go back to the house first and let's eat some food before anything else happens. Okay, we need to get some food in us. Maybe that will help us regen a little bit to make us last a bit longer. Today's for those jumping in today, we are trying. So previous stream we got bit at near the end of the stream, which I guess is appropriate because today is technically the last day we have for rent on the server. So after today, the server is gonna close down until the next time we play around, which is gonna probably be a fresh new server. So wait a minute, this is not the right way. So right now we're trying to prolong our inevitable doom by eating a lot and staying healthy as much as we can. I honestly thought we would make it at least 2 or 3 hours before the health would start going down, but apparently it's it's dropping already, and we're already at quarter health. So apparently that hand bite was a lot worse than we imagined. It is turning a little bit gross. Where's the house? Down yonder. Okay, down we go. I will read your comments. Just give me 1 minute, Quokkalings. We need to Quokkalings and I'm assuming you guys are zombies too, or the undeads. Do you have a fan name, Levi? Like for your fans? Ours is Quokkalings. Since I'm part Quokka and I enjoy StarCraft, so we kind of combined the two and became Quokkalings. Okay, wait, hold on. I think this is our block. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter how well I park anymore. After today, we're gonna be leaving here. We're gonna go on a road trip. Not the ignition though. We need the gas. Okay. Let me make some food in game, and I can also read what you guys are saying. Let's see. Quan says, as someone that plays a lot of Go, yeah, it is different, right? When you catch a shiny, it feels a little different, right? I feel like with Go, since there's a lot of like community events, with community events, I feel like it makes it a tiny bit easier to get shinies in the game. So it feels in that way, I guess that's why it feels a bit more different when you catch a shiny in that game. At least in a mainline game, it's if you just happen to run into it naturally, it's just like the greatest feeling ever, right? I think at least. Let's see. Levi says, okay, I'll be looking for a while. Oh, we talked about that, and you said not sure yet. I have some chicken breasts that we're probably gonna cook up. Ooh, let's go. Being on keto is rough sometimes, but I'll figure something out. Ah, the keto diet. Yeah, okay, it is a pretty rough diet to go through, especially from what I hear. I had friends who went through it. Well, this is under the assumption that you're starting the diet as well, Levi, like from the start already. Like once you start kicking into the diet, it's gonna kick your butt for like a few weeks because your body's getting used to just the keto diet, right? But after that, apparently they feel like so much better after you like kind of consistently work at it. So I hope that's the case for you. I have never tried the keto diet myself, but that'd be interesting to try at some point. As a chef, I'm always trying to figure out ways to make dishes that are just like delicious and also, you know, super healthy if we can, right? Healthier is usually good. Though actually, now that I think about it, I can't really say our last stream was very healthy. We made some pumpkin cookies for a certain for me or a certain takodachi priestess. Let's see. Leroy says, "Oh yeah, it was rough the first week. Low. I had constant headache from the lack of sugar. Yeah, exactly that. So, it sounds like you might be a little more into the diet at this point, which means that hopefully the worst of it has already passed. So, which means it's just a matter of getting into, you know, a consistent rhythm, just like exercise, right? At that point, hopefully that's usually what it is, but everyone is a little bit different as well, so you never know. Let's see. Ooh, got choices for soy sauce. Let's go. Soy sauce with fish fillet. Let's see. Just as a reminder as well, before we continue reading the comments here, for those joining in today on the stream, this is an open server. So if you're willing to play today and you want to play with us, at least, maybe even for like 5 minutes, you're absolutely welcome to. Just please let me know. I'll drop the link to the Discord, and the information for the server will be on the Discord once you pop over there. Yeah, the headache sounds... I can imagine what it is. Like, I've tried... I imagine it's not the same. I've done fasting too when I've tried to get into like exercise kicks, and there is a certain point where it's similar but different. The sugars is a little bit of a different thing. I think it's because, you know, it's the keto diet. It's exclusively taking out a huge chunk of it. Whereas I guess when fasting, you're just removing it completely. Oh, maybe it's the same actually. Well, I also had the headaches. I had the hunger is also terrible, right? It sucks, but once you get over the first hurdle, which is like 1 or 2 weeks after, it's a little better. And from what I can tell, Levi, it seems like you seem to be hitting that week already, or past it even. So awesome. I really hope the keto diet works out for you. I don't know many people who've done it for, like, personally at least, that done it for a long period of time. Like, usually it's like for a few months, maybe a month or two even, and then I hear like they try to kind of slowly reintegrate some of the other stuff because they would like to try or like add some variety to their food again, which I think is okay as long as you do it in moderation and you're not overdosing your body with like the sugars again after the fact that you've done the keto stuff. I think it's okay. Okay, let's see if this helps the situation. We're eating half our super filet roast. And hopefully that puts us in... Oh, we're still hungry. Okay, let's finish it. We're still losing health. I think we've slowed down the health loss for the time being, which is not bad. Let's see. Okay, we're full now. I don't know if that's gonna give us some regen back, but let's wash up. Let's drink some water. We're apparently really thirsty too. You know what? In hindsight, I'm realizing I think I made my character hungry all the time. That's one of my down perks. So that could explain why I have to eat so much. So as a chef, we should be eating and trying our food, right? So let's see. Levi says keto basically becomes your lifestyle once you start it. Yeah, exactly. Like it has to be, right? Otherwise, it doesn't really work any other way. So, oh, we're depresso. Oh, that's not good. Let's read a book, and then we'll figure out what to do next while we let this. Hopefully, this food recover some of our health. Do we have the books? Hold on. And this is good because it's becoming nighttime, so we might as well crossword. No, word search. Is that a crossword? That counts. We're gonna do it. Let's see. Promdar, welcome back to the stream. How's the night going? It's going well, thank you. And I'm sorry, let me read before we catch up to you. Let me see what everyone else is saying here. On the chat because I have to catch up here. Let's see. Juan says we love to see Emma succeed from the XY post game since the XY post game. Yeah, it's nice to see her like living her life now and doing her own thing, which is amazing. I really, you know, that's something I do like about the Pokemon games sometimes when they do like time skips for certain games. It's nice to see like the old characters pop up and maybe like a little bit older. Actually, didn't they announce one recently? I think it was Karina, no? I think Karina popped up in a recent trailer for the game, and that's awesome. She has a very interesting clothing style as well, like usual. But it's fun to see her again. And then there's Emma, of course. As far as I know, it's only just been Emma and Az, though. Like, other than the trailer that I saw. Speaking of which, I really want a Mega Starmie. At first, I thought it was the silliest thing ever, but it really grew on me as the memes came out. I'll admit it. I thought it was really silly. Actually, you know what? No, I'll stand by it. I'll stand by what I said. It's still a very silly design for Starmie. I thought, you know, like Starmie is like 2 Staryus, right? Or something. I think it's like 2 Staryus attached to each other or evolved into each other. Or something like that. So there's like 2 stars, right? So I thought the Mega version would be like a third one or something, you know? But no, they added legs. Which again, I stand by it. I think it's still kind of a silly upgrade for the Mega. But it's, you know, it grew on me, so. Okay, let's see. Fireboy says, should I say the first shiny in each of my games? Yeah, if you'd like, feel free to. Love chatting it up here. You'll learn very quickly if you hang around this channel that I yap a lot, so you're in the right place if you like yapping. Let's see. And drunk? Fancy Rope says. Are you gonna get drunk in the game? Hey, you know what? I should probably start drinking a little too in the game. Otherwise, this depresso is gonna probably start mentally affecting my character. Actually, our health is going back up though. At least we're staving off imminent doom from our hand bite here. It's not much, but it might give us more time to stay alive and continue to stream. Once I turn into a zombie, I think we're gonna change it into a Zatsu so we can just chat it up, you know. Let's see. Juan says there was a bunch of shiny TCG jets. I'm vaguely remembering that there's more than one now, isn't there? I always see the shiny cards. Like, I think there was a shiny Altaria card that I really liked. It was really cute that I picked up at a card show, and they're really cute. I like those. But I assumed that they were only from like one shiny set. So you're saying there's multiple though? That's awesome. I never knew. Let's see. Juan also says, even if you shunt for a shiny in the main series, it feels nice to get it. It's true. It's true. Even though nothing beats a random shiny. Yeah, the random shiny, once you run into it, like without any purpose, it's just like, oh, it's here, it's real, I've been blessed. So the Pidgeotto came out of nowhere. I think actually, you know what? Funny enough, I think for ZA the rates for shinies are a little bit skewed upwards too, so like a little easier to find in my opinion, or it feels like it at least. Which, well, no, actually, we ran into the. We were doing some like rooftop jumping, and there was a Pidgeotto on the other side. And I was like, "Oh, that's a bigger Pidgey." Like I hadn't seen a Pidgeotto yet, so like it seemed like it was like a that. It was just a regular Pidgeotto. But then I got closer, then it made the shiny sound. I was like, oh, "It's shiny!" But it was also in a rooftop that I couldn't reach at the time, so I was doing my best to try to get its attention by like throwing balls at it, trying to get my Pokemon to engage it or something. It was so funny. I didn't have a Pokemon that could fly over either at the time to just hit it and just come back. So it was definitely an ordeal, but eventually it noticed I was on the other, like across the different roof, and it got annoyed enough that it started to like try to hit me. So eventually it worked out, and I'm very glad that I caught it too, because I think we took it down to knockout health. And thankfully, the Pokeball that hit it caught it. So that would have been so sad if it popped out. I imagine that's a thing for like other things, like I don't know, the Dratini, for example. Like I think Dratini has a pretty low catch rate, right? So if you ran into a shiny alpha or something, but you just unfortunately just can't catch it because the balls just don't want to, you just kind of cry to yourself. Though I think I hear there's like a way to. Like before you engage it, I think you like save or something. And since you save, you just reload the state and it should pop up again for another try, or something like that. You know, we're adding a lot of stale fish. Was that coming from the fridge? I think it was. Is that just not? Okay, we have a fish fillet in our hand now, I guess. Hey, it's Fancy Rope. Let's see. Let's add some spices into this and then we'll cook again. Fancy Rope, do you need some food? I'm gonna make some food for us, if you'd like. Any other Quokkalings in the server right now too. If you need food, come by the main base. I'll make some food for you. Okay, let's cook this up. Yeah. Okay, now I can read your comments while this is cooking. Let's see. Dart says, hello, how's the night going? Welcome back, by the way. I think I mentioned, I think I said hello to you as you came in, but hello if not. Fancy Rope is hammered apparently in game. I've been good, just downing alcohol like an Irishman. Oh, good. I should probably drive then when we go on our road trip. The game's going so well. So far so good, Dart. Thank you for asking. We had a lovely raid by the lovely Undead Levi today. So, if you could go support them as well. I'm trying to think of. Sorry, I got started there because I was trying to think of how to pop up your channel. In fact, actually, I don't have a mod on this channel. I have one mod and it's Ace, but sometimes they're kind of busy, so they can't pop in all the time. I have a way though. I can do this. I'm gonna. I think no one else can post links, but I can, which is good, you know, honestly, because we don't want like spam links popping out of the stream. So if anything, if you ever want to post a link in the channel, just drop it on the Discord. That's probably the safest way to do it for us. But yes, that is Undead Levi's channel. So if the Quokkalings wouldn't mind popping over to their stream, and also, or well, not their stream, but their channel and their streams eventually, and support them, that'd be awesome. And for the undeads coming in today, the Zombos. I don't know your fan name, so I'm gonna call you the Zombos for now. Should you enjoy today's stream, or you are enjoying today's stream, feel free to subscribe and like the channel. It really helps a lot, as you probably are well aware. And I always like making new friends in the channel, so feel free to drop in and consider to subscribe. Oh, that's my unhappiness. It's kind of low there. That kind of explains why I'm getting more and more sad in game. Oh no. Okay. The fish fillet it's all fresh though, and it's soy sauce on it. What more do you need with our limited supplies? Okay, let's take a seat for now. Let's see. Fancy ropes is, well, that's off all diets, honestly. It becomes a lifestyle. It's true. Once you get into the rhythm of it, I think the hardest part is for like getting into the breaking through the first, like, I'd say week or two of it. That's usually the hardest part, because after a certain point, once you're into the tempo of it, like the lifestyle of it, you might notice yourself like not wanting to eat as much, or like me personally, I used to drink like a pretty good amount of soda, and over time, as I changed my diet up, I found myself craving soda less, which is pretty nice. Fancy ropes doesn't have trust. Let me drive. I drive better drunk. Okay, well, you know what? That'd be a funny way to finish up today's stream. So you know, why not? We could have you make sure you have enough to be drunk while driving. I guess. Kids, don't drink and drive IRL. That's not good. In game, it should be interesting though. Let's see. Problem Dart says I'm staying spoiler free for ZA at the moment until I get my Switch 2. Ooh, the Switch 2 is gonna make it nice and crispy though. I hope it turns out well for the Switch 2 for you. I'm playing on a Switch 1, and you know, funny thing, when I was kind of interested to see what people were saying about the Switch 1 and how it runs on it, and I saw a lot of negative reviews from the start, because it just plays so differently from the Switch 2, I guess. Fancy reps is they're gonna go over to the liquor store. Okay, best of luck, be safe, don't get bit again. So I was kind of hesitant to get it at first, but the gameplay seemed so much fun that I went for it anyways, and I'm pleasantly surprised and happy with it, at least. That being said, I don't really know how it plays on the Switch 2, other than like the YouTube footage that I see online. So I guess maybe I'm just blissfully unaware and happy with my Switch 1 graphics, because it plays just normally for me. I don't really see anything too off playing it. So let's see. Juan says Mega Starmie seems to be an Ultraman reference. Oh, it's an Ultraman reference? That's so cool though. I like that. I wonder how. I'm gonna have to look that up later. I'm interested to know how that might be the case. Let's see. Fireboy, I'm gonna skip over to Fireboy's message here first, because they're asking if the game is free. Unfortunately, Project Zomboids is not free at this time. Though it's usually on sale. If you like Sims and you like zombie games and survival games of, I guess, that nature, this is definitely a game for you. There's a lot of realism to this game. There's a lot of fun with friends as well, with Quokkalings in this case. And you might be pleasantly surprised if you like details in games. Like, I guess, yeah, it's really the best way to put it. It's like, it's kind of like Sims on zombie mode. Like, you have to deal with a lot of different things. If you look on the top right, you might notice we have a bunch of moodles that are affecting us. Like, we have a lot of stuff in our backpack right now. We have to empty it out to not get tired as fast. We're nauseous and severely depressed at the moment, and stressed because we got bit, and that's usually the symptoms of turning into a zombie. So normally you won't see this many moodles pop up if you're playing a good game. It's pretty fun, in my opinion, though. Like, there's a lot of things you can do in this game which make it really interesting. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely check it out. Or you can check it out here with us and see how we do today in our lovely shenanigans. You know what? We won't need all this stuff anymore. We should drop our heavy gear. What is really taking our weight? Is it? I have a hand axe, a pipe wrench, and okay, that might be why. Also, I have 4 shoes and 2 socks. I think that was from our fishing escapades. Let's see. Fancy Ropes. I said I was going out in a blaze of glory, killing zombies and drunk, but YouTube hates me. Oh, yeah. YouTube's been censoring a lot recently, so don't worry. You just have to make it work with their chat filters, and eventually it'll get through. Reading. I'm still reading the comments, but I see Father Nicolo dropping in. Welcome back, Father Nicolo. Hoping you're having a wonderful start to your week so far. Bye. I'm not gonna say the words because I know recently some other VTubers unfortunately have been hit with the situation. So, including one from Indonesia. So we're gonna play it safe and not say anything about any sort of coins. Would you guys though if I ever started one? that'd be such a wild adventure. I don't even know how that would go. Okay, let's see. I hunted for shiny Vulpix and it's now one of my most cherished shinies. Oh, that's a good one though. For some reason, I don't remember what shiny Vulpix looks like, and I immediately thought it was the white Alolan one because the ice one is really cute. But now I want to know what both of them look like shiny. I really like the white Vulpix though. I like my ice types. What can I say? Fireboy says my first shiny in Sword Shield was Skwovet. Oh, cute. And then in Legends, Arceus is my Gligar. Oh, nice. So, I'm assuming these are all wild, huh? Gligar too, though. That's awesome. Scarlet Violet was my Orpworm. Oh, so cute. My first shiny in BDSP was Arceus, and then my first shiny in Legends EA was Skiddo. Oh, dang, you remember all of them? That's amazing. Though I admittedly, if I just kept running into shinies like that and like being excited to receive them, I'd probably remember them too. Problem Darts is shinies don't despawn in ZA, so you can leave an area and come back, I believe. So there's a video of like 7 wild shinies. Wow, that's crazy. Interesting though. Problem Darts is oh no, the conversation's continuing. The blank coin, I'd buy it to be honest. Oh, let's go. Is it time? Do I start? Do I start it? I don't know the context of what happened. All I know is I think what happened was they were conversing about making a joke about a coin, and then eventually, I think some sort of YouTube filter kicked in and zapped their channel. Let's not do that to our channel. We finally got We finally got to 500. We got to monetization. We're making new friends here, and we're steadily growing. So let's not do that. I want to keep streaming, y'all. Let's see. Fireboy says I already liked and subscribed. I'm chilling. Oh well, thank you, Fireboy. I really appreciate that. Oh, that reminds me. I need to actually I should put a subscribe counter somewhere on the channel at some point, next to the clock or something. I appreciate your support, Fireboy, though. It means a lot to get even just another subscriber at some point. So thank you again, and anyone who joined on the stream today, especially from the raid, means a lot. Let's see. Problem Dart says, "Oh no, my happiness is low. Me too, Chef Nanashi. Me too. Oh no, you too. IRL. Don't do it. Go read a book. That's what we're doing in game right now. Reading books seem to help. Though, actually, I guess with the impending knowledge of becoming a zombie in the game, that probably is doing it for me right now." I wonder what we made these cubbies for you all just to see like what you put in it, and I'm interested what's in here, but I don't see very much here. There's some things here or there though. I guess we'll just continue eating for now. Canned tuna. Let's eat a little. We must stave off. Oh no, the HP bar is going down again. We must stave off our zombiehood with food. At least for another hour or two. Okay, let's read your comments again too. It's a good thing it's nighttime too. This gives me time to actually like read your stuff. Let's see. Dart says, I've tried soda since not drinking it for a year and my body hates it. Oh, after you've stopped. Okay, I see. Yeah. It's like a giant kick to the system if you decide to just jump back into it. So you do have to be a bit careful with it. I enjoy soda too much not to completely zap it out of my diet, but I have noticed that since I started eating a lot healthier, I don't need to drink as much, and it actually kind of sometimes tastes a little too sweet. So I only drink a little bit and then water. So the diet helps, I think. It helps a lot. Fireboy says, do you have Sons of the Forest? I do, actually. I played it with some friends a while back, and I never got to go back to playing it yet. But that would be, wait, is that one's a pretty big multiplayer game too? If we invite people, don't we? So that could be another community game at some point. Currently, Fireboy, our community game is supposed to be this, and then I think the next one that everyone else seems to be talking about or like want to play, and at least in the Quokkaling squad, is Minecraft. So after this server goes down today, Tuesdays usually we play ride games, so like League of Legends and Valorant. In the meantime, that's gonna be what the case is until I figure out how to set up a Minecraft server. I know how to do it, but there's we heard from one of our VTube peers, Miho, recently that there's a version that lets both Bedrock and Java play on the same server, which is ideal. I think I want everyone to be able to play on the server with us, so I have to look into how that is gonna work. Oh, they're back. Welcome back. Did you get all the booze you want? Let's see. Dar says 2 weeks of making a thumbnail and I finally have it done, mostly because of the fact that the file size was too big. Oh, yeah, that happens to me too. So if the image is too high fidelity, it sometimes zaps the size. So what you can do is resize it down. I use Paint and just resize it down. That tends to help too. I've returned 18 balls of booze, Fancy Rope says, and now I'm queasy. Don't worry, I joined the club. I'm also queasy. Hi, queasy. I'm Nanashi. We should probably make some more food. I'm getting hungry so quickly. It's not good. My regen is not enough to. It's getting worse. It's definitely getting worse as we sit here and chat. I don't know if I'm gonna last another day. From what I can tell you, our chicken nuggies are stale too. How could this be the worst day ever? What else can we craft? Other. We can prepare pizza. Yo, we're making pizza now. I'm taking damage now. Yeah, keep eating. As long as you have food in your body, I think the regen offsets it. Ooh, eggplant. Fresh eggplant? Oh, let's go. Ooh, we could add fish to this pizza. I can't say I've ever had a fish pizza, but the idea of it is kind of intriguing to me now. Like I don't know about you guys. I've had fish and cheese before together. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty fun. It's yummy and tasty. And I know I'm gonna get some fleck for this. as I say it, I scroll down and the ingredients there too. I am a pineapple on pizza person. I like Hawaiian pizza. I know not everyone's into it. Everyone has different tastes, everybody, so shh. But we're adding pineapple to this pizza. Which is, it's kind of funny. Sometimes IRL, I have friends who don't like pineapple on pizza, and I'm like, why? It's a Hawaiian pizza. It's yummy. So, usually when that happens, if none of them want it, I'm like, okay, personal pizza for me. I'll get a whole Hawaiian pizza, whatever. It's fine. Just saying, pineapple on pizza is good. I like the sweet, salty, like, contrast to the two. We've put so many things on this pizza now that there's no like title to the pizza. It used to be like a beef pizza, now it's just pizza. Or was that after we put the pineapple on it? That'd be so funny. Where's the pizza though? Where'd it go? Huh? Wait, hold up. Hold on, am I just missing this? I don't see a pizza in our inventory. But why? Did it go into the fridge or something? Hold on. Give me a second, Quokkalings. I need to figure out what happened here because we need to eat. And we can't eat unless we figure out what happened to that pizza we were just making. Is it in our hand? No. Wait, am I crazy? Do you guys not also see a pizza in my inventory? Because I don't. What happened to it? We were clearly just making a pizza. Where did it go? Did it go into a cupboard or something? And bolognese. Okay. Apparently, our pizza is now missing. Fancy rope's ready to drive. Well, give us a little bit. It's still nighttime too. We need to be able to see. What happened to our pizza? We were having such a dandy time making this pizza too. Like, what the heck? I'd have to assume it's in our inventory, right? But I don't see it. Is it in a roasting pan or something? Huh. Okay. The pizza that we were just making suddenly disappeared. That's a bummer. I was looking forward to eating that pizza. Okay. Let's make something else then, apparently. It's on the floor, is it? Nay, I do not see a pizza on the floor. That is also unsanitary, so you know what? It makes sense. It's a good thing that it's not on the floor. Let's see. Okay, so let me read what you guys are saying too. After I eat something. Corned beef. Let's just eat some corned beef. Let's see. Hopefully this will stave off our... what is our health looking at right now? Oh, it's getting halfway there. We should probably change our bandages too. Some sterilized rags. Yeah, fancy rope. Keep eating. we need to keep our health up before we go on our road trip. Okay, so let's see. Fancy Rope says, my first natural shiny was in Scarlet, but I can't remember the name. It was like a dragon with a floating salamander with 2 red triangles on its ears and it turned yellow. That sounds like a Dragapult? That's awesome, though, if that's the case. And Sons of the Forest was a blast, indeed. It's fun. I wouldn't mind... I think I played it during beta, though, so I don't think I got the full game experience, so I wouldn't mind playing that again just to see how it's like. Fireboy says, the Arceus hunt is the easiest to remember. It took like 7 months to get. Dang. 7 months? That's crazy. That sounds like my Lu Sheng's fishing rod in Final Fantasy 11. For that, you have to like fish 1,000 of the same fish. It's crazy. Fireboy says, I could make you a Minecraft skin if you don't have one yet. Oh, that's so lovely of you to offer. I actually do have one. My lovely friends Ace and Nez were very nice and kind to make me a model, so we do have one. And it should still work, so hopefully when the Minecraft comes around, we can do that together and you can see it. In fact, you're welcome to play with us too, Fireboy, if ever. Let's see. Sons of the Forest is one of my favorite games. I just don't have any friends to play it with. I can understand that. That one's pretty... Like, if you don't have friends to play with, especially for like multiplayer survival like that, it's kind of like a bummer. Though, if maybe some way down the line, Fireboy, maybe there'd be like, if we do decide to do Sons of the Forest, we could try playing it together. I don't know if it's a public server kind of situation for the game yet. I have to do some research. But if ever, maybe that's something we can get going to together. So I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind for you all. Let's see. Pineapple on pizza. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Pineapple on pizza is nice. I like the sweet and salty of it, especially with Hawaiian pizza. So, let's see. Pumpkin says, I used to drink soda constantly. Stopped drinking and now I can't even stand it or sweet things. Or very minimal sweet things. Ah. I will admit I do have a bit of a sweet tooth. Or I did, I guess I did. Because now when I think about like really sweet foods, like, I don't know, cake or like sodas, I don't necessarily feel I need to try it. That being said, it's kind of I used to be a soda quote unquote connoisseur, maybe. I like trying sodas from different places of the world. So I just, just to try and to know. Like if I'm traveling and I see a soda that seems interesting, I'll definitely try it, I think. But there's not like a craving for sugar as much as it was before, I guess, nowadays, which is good, Then again, I think that I can attribute that to the diet, which is nice. Dragapult was your first shiny fancy rope? I think it was. It sounds like it might have been a Dragapult, which is awesome. Dart says, that's what happened to me, Pumpkin, except I still like sweet things. So it's okay. Over time, I think the craving for it gets a little lesser, and that's good. That's okay. Let's see. Problem Dart says the game was like, nah, pineapple on pizza, delete the pizza. Apparently, because I can't. We made a pizza somewhere, and now it's just not anywhere anymore, and I don't know where it went, and it's bothering me. We get to have a whole pizza just sitting on the ground somewhere, just like rotting or something. There it is. We found it. Why is it in the freezer? Why did you put it back in the freezer? It's so silly. Okay, we found the pizza. We're making the pizza. First bath I've taken in the game. Peak experience. Oh no, you're stinky. Use some soap. Let's see. Fancy Rope says I played the full game with a friend. Sons of the Forest? I assume that's what we're talking about here. Fireboy says, okay, yeah, you can do it online. I know we can play online. I think it's just a question of like because some games they require you to have people on your friend list to invite them to the games, right? Which normally would be fine, but if we have more Quokkalings who want to play, like 10 to 15 someday, maybe, like adding that many people on my friends list is kind of tricky. It takes time to do and set up each time, so it would be probably better if we would able to have like a game that you just set up the server and everyone can just join it, as long as you have the password to the IP or something, Bean stew, let's go. I was gonna share this pizza with you, but you have bean stew. Sounds good. I'll take this pizza then. Let's see. Problem Dart says Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian burgers are a thing too. I love Hawaiian burgers. They're so yummy. Pineapple, some white cheese, some good patties, and some teriyaki sauce in it and lettuce. Ah, so good. Needed all the beans for it. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna be leaving this place either this morning or the next morning. So cook all you need to. We gotta take stuff on the road. Let's see. Fancy Rope says I think so, Fireboy, but I don't know. Oh, for the online thing? Yeah, I think it's 8-player. Okay. So 8-player is not bad. That's good. That's good in the sense that I think that's probably around the number of Quokkalings that probably will play with us. And then if it gets to the cap, we could just switch around. Like we'll have the Quokkaling switch out every so while. It's just a matter of the friend list thing, I think. As long as we can make a server within their game, and we can make it public, and with a password maybe, I think that would work the best for, yeah, for our use at least. So I'll keep that in mind, Fireboy. I'll do some research again. You're not like, this is a game that we could play together too, so I'll have to figure it out. I wouldn't mind doing it too, though. Yeah, if anything, all my research has been into Minecraft so far. So I think you mentioned that you also like Minecraft. So if anything, we'll do the Minecraft first, and then I'll try to figure out a way to maybe make the forest work at some point too, so we could all try it. Okay. Are you still drinking? He's really drinking out. Oh, we're really bored too. I mean, we haven't fought any zombies, and we just kind of sat in the house all day. So you know what? Checks out. What do we have? We have a M9 pistol. Didn't we have a rifle too? Hold up. M14. Was that another M14? Oh, there is. Okay. So let's actually... Oh, wait, what? Oh, there's no magazine in this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Actually, we have magazines here too. We can also take that on our Blaze of Glory out. Are they all loaded though? Let's find out. There they are. 20, 20. Oh, not all of them. Okay, that's good. We have the ammo for it, so. In fact, before we leave, we should probably also. I'm gonna write in the journal. Oh well, actually, I guess there's no real point since the server is gonna zap itself at the end of the day. I'll still do it. If anything, Fancy Rope, start loading up the red car on the other side of the fence with like food and that kind of thing, so we could live as long as we can on our road trip. Any other Quokkalings playing, by the way? We're gonna go on the road trip pretty soon, so if you are interested in joining us for said road trip, make your way to the main our main base so that we can get that going shortly. Let's see, Miho, why still alive? Well, how dare? I'm always alive. Okay, maybe not today though. I got bit last stream, Miho, but I'm still alive. Everything. Oh, my health is going down. Okay, well, I'm still alive. Don't worry about it, Miho. How are you doing, by the way? Everyone, you should check out Miho's stream. She's awesome. How's your week treating you so far? Hope everything's good. As I just said, we have a problem. We got bit last stream, so we're gonna go out. Today's the last day of Zomboids server 2 for at least this time around. So we're gonna go on in a blaze of glory in a minute here. Fireboy asks, are you doing Minecraft tomorrow? I'm not, actually. So to this week, we're still sticking to our usual schedule. We have this. Well, it was this for the last few weeks. And I think it's going to go back to League of Legends for next week because I've been really itching to stream it again. Other than League of Legends or Valorant, Wednesdays is usually a Final Fantasy 11 stream. For Thursdays, historically we usually took a break, but during Spooky October, we made that Hollow Knight Thursdays, and I'm still kind of tempted to keep it that way too because it's fun to play during those days. Oh, sorry, we're here to write in the book. And then Friday is kind of like a wild card day, but we've been having Dead Space Fridays for the time being, so we're hopefully going to pop up Minecraft at some point. Again, I have to kind of look at not the semantics, like the details of making the server work first. We have a previous server that some of the OG Quokkalings like Otsukira-san and Problem Dart worked on, and they have some really cool stuff built on that server too, so I would love to continue it. Ideally it's either that or we just start a new server, which is fine too, I suppose. But anyways, so the Minecraft is still on the way, Fireboy. So if anything, in fact, actually, before I forget, most of my notifications and stuff go through my Discord. So if ever, let me fetch the link here. This is our Discord. Feel free to join up. We're a friendly and chill bunch, as you can tell, hopefully. And yeah, feel free to jump in. That's usually where I put my notifications for like new games we're playing, or like when we're streaming, any announcements. Like this week in particular, I'm doing less streams because I'm going to be out of town for Friday through Sunday. If you like IRL things sometimes too. I do like if I travel to like cons or something, I do like a post-con wrap up. Or actually, funny enough, I'm gonna be in Kuala Lumpur in January for a wedding, so that should be exciting. Hopefully, I can learn some new things about food over there. Maybe even pop by Singapore, same thing, and explore and send show pictures back to you guys once we do return on January. But yeah, I heard some boops in the Discord, so I think some of you popped in. So welcome to the Quokkaling Union. Let's see, just dropped a sub. Oh, for Miho, thank you. I appreciate that, Dart. Miho, if you're still there, any another teman the vtuber. It's Dart. They are also vtuber, so I hope you two can become friends too. Let's see, Mia wasn't there. Wait, for what part of the conversation? I lost track of the conversation. And Farwest, I joined already. Let's go. Welcome. Welcome. It's always nice to see new faces in the Quokkaling Union, so that's right, you guys are unionized. But I think I treat you guys pretty well as far as you know, Quokkaling head chef relationships go, so I think. You know what? You'd have to ask the existing Quokkalings. I think I treat you guys nice though. You know what? Since we are leaving this place, let's also take the can opener. What is taking our weight though? Is it the socks? I don't think we need these anymore, so we'll just drop the socks and shoes. We have a hand axe in our backpack, but in fact, actually, wait, hold up. A lot of this could be put into our backpack, I think. Save some weight here, right? I have nails too. Oh, is that when we were making our spiked bat? That's probably what it was. Am I just really hungry also, now that I think about it? I'm at, like, my health is still going on. In fact, yeah, we should probably eat the other half of this pizza. Let's see. Dart says VTuber in air quotes. No, you're a VTuber. PNG tuber at the moment, but you're still a VTuber. Fully loaded. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Fancy Rope. Let's see if we need anything else from the house before we get it. And this is a last call, by the way, for Quokkalings in the game as well. For those who want to join us on our last road trip out into the wilds and see how far we get, feel free to take a vehicle if you have one already, if you're out of, like, away from the main base. But if you would like to join us, head on over to the main base. We're gonna leave at around 12. I'm gonna say 12 on the in-game clock, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna do a crossword puzzle because apparently I'm extremely bored. A very high chance of being unhappy. Well, you know what? Being bit, I think, would do that to you already. So let's see. Fire Dog. Sorry, I read ahead of the message. Fireboy says, "I'm gonna send a picture of dog." You absolutely may send pictures of dog. In fact, there is a Quokkaling shares channel in the Discord that you are welcome to post your dog in. I love pictures of pets, so you're definitely doing a service here for me at the moment already. Let's see. You said I was in the first Minecraft server. Did I? Oh, the back. Otsukida-san and Sea Lantern were the two I mentioned, I think. Oh, did I accidentally misspoke? If I did, then my bad. But you can be part of the new Minecraft server once we get it going. Okay, sorry. While we're waiting for the next hour and a half for any other Quokkalings, let me just make some extra food so we have something for the car that's fresh, you know? Did I eat that pizza? I ate that pizza. That's awkward. Okay. Let's see what's available. Stir fry time? We just make some sliced watermelons. We can make smashed watermelon. That's funny. Oh, yo. Fish, potato, peanut butter, stir fry. That sounds like a very Thai dish. I do not mind that though. That sounds kind of yummy. Soy sauce, tomato paste. Man, you know what? I think now that I think about it, It's been a while since. Oh, hold on. Why can't we add more to the frying pan? It's been a while since we did Minecraft. And I definitely miss it. I know there's been a lot of updates since we played actually too. There's a whole copper age now. You can do you can rescue a ghast from the nether and bring him over to the non-nether side so that you can ride it eventually, which is pretty awesome. I still haven't even got that done like in my normal games outside of stream, so would love to get that going at some point. Oh, this is turning out to be a very big stir fry, which is not bad. I don't mind that. Is that booze? I don't know. I think I saw you put something down, but I don't know what it was. Citrus. Lime and lemon fish and vegetable stir fry. That sounds amazing. With add some butter too. Some lard. Let's see. Severe injuries. Severe injuries? I've been repairing myself though. Okay, maybe that's not the way you put it, but I've been bandaging myself. What's happening? I'm not into drugs yet. Ah. There's a band-aid in the fridge. Needles. I don't know who put that in there, but I don't think. Actually, wait, is that true? Actually, now that I think some medicines like do have to be refrigerated. No, and I'm sure that the realism is not that far into this game, but like maybe they were thinking outside the box like that. Okay, our water bottles refreshed. Let's clean all our bandages. This may be the last time I can shower too, so I might as well get some showering in as well. I'll also wash our food actually. Just gotta be careful. Now we can watch it while we wash. Let's see. Promdar says I've gotten 2 random invites to play Minecraft Bedrock from random people twice this month. Random people on your stream, you mean? Minecraft is quite fun, I will say. It's very relaxing too. And you know what? The best thing about the Minecraft thing too is that like once you have a server up, you can like everyone can join, which is nice. And we're really hoping for I'm really hoping for the server to work where it includes everyone, because previously we played on Bedrock, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. It's just I know there's some of our Quokkaling friends that can't play on Bedrock. They play Java, so it's nice to be able to have a way to be able to include everyone this time around. So here's hoping. Okay, let's eat the stir fry. Hopefully this will give us more regen again. Do we have it? I'm sorry. I know it's 12. Let me just make one more thing with the roast pan. We might as well just stock up on all the food we can. My bad, bro. Give me a minute. Let's see. Problem Dart says no, just randomly while off stream and like playing with friends or like just now. Oh, gotcha. Models frozen. Oh, it looks like it crashed on my phone. Hold on, let me restart it. Thank you for letting me know, Dart. I appreciate it. Okay. Take your time, Chef. Well, I appreciate it. Well, we don't want you to get too sober before we drive, right? So, I hope you're, I hope you're drinking still. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like that one Jackie Chan movie where he's a drunken master. You're gonna be an expert driver. I already know. It's gonna be amazing. I'm trusting you to be an expert driver too, because this is my personal car we're using. I put a lot of love into care making that car work. Okay, not really. It was more like I got gas for it eventually, but would very much like to keep it intact. If we can't survive, if we have to turn into zombies, then at least the car has to make it, you know? That's it. Oh, okay. Model's working again. Thank you again, Dart, by the way, for mentioning that. Let's see. Fireboy says just keep drinking and you can't get hungover then. This is true. Fancy Rope, I guess you're gonna have to just keep drinking. I mean, you went to a bar, right? You should have a lot of drinks. You know what? That's a great thing too, because all I have is this rinky dink water bottle that I have to keep refilling. So therefore, you know, we're gonna have drink for days. If we're going out, we're going out with a bang. Oh, water bottles. Ooh, should I take it? You know what? For the road, I'm gonna put it in some of them in the backpack. How's our cooking going? Actually, let's see. You're almost there. Enough time to drink and maybe get some water bottles filled. Let's see. Louisville, here we come. Can't promise your car will live. Oh, okay, well, I still trust you either way. So hopefully, we'll make this work. Is my food done? Okay. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is the best condition we can have before we take off here. I'm gonna be so sad if we drive only like 10 feet off to the road and then we crashed. But I have the ammo and everything we need, I think. Oh yes, teabag of joy. Wait, what am I eating? Don't eat that. We don't need to eat that yet. You're still full. One more food for the road, maybe. Oh no, you already put it in the car. Oh yeah, we're actually good then. Drop these. We can be as messy as we want now because we don't have a. The server's gonna get zapped, so. Okay, let's say bye to the Quokkaling house. This was a great house. We survived together here. It was a very nice. Oh, some spears. You do want a spear, bro? Before we go, let me give you a spear too. I think those are the first 2 spears I ever made. Put it in there for history's sake. And I guess we'll ride into the journal one more time. Today, 11/11/25, we have decided to go out in a blaze of glory. You have a sledgehammer. Okay. In that case, I'll leave 1 spear here for posterity's sake. And then also take out 1 water bottle because I need to drink at some point. Unpack 1. Or is that gonna unpack everything? Oh, that's it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Okay. Well, I guess we have all the water in inventory now. Okay. What did he drop for me? Antidepressants? Those are good for me. I'm so depressed right now. Let's see. Fancy Rope says true indeed. As long as you're drinking. You have all the drinks you need. Oh my gosh, is that your drink? This is good because I'm apparently in critical damage at this point, so I apparently eating enough food is not enough to regen me anymore, so I suppose it is time for us to head out into the wild. Goodbye, Quokkaling House. You have wow. Maybe next time we play the game we should do a better job of burying the bodies. Or at least moving them, but that's okay. Country roads, take me home. I'm gonna take more pills because I'm apparently still very severely depressed. I'm in highly critical damage too now. I'm gonna eat more food. Make my day feel better. Okay, here comes the fantastic drunk driving of Fancy Rope. Hopefully we live. Oh, do you not have your... Oh, I have the key. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, it should be on the ground. I think it's that one. If it's not that one, then we'll figure something else out, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. Country roads. Yeah, we did it. Okay, road trip time. Let's see where we're going. I just have to monitor my health a little to make well, actually no, I don't think I can even monitor my health anymore. We're not in a regen anymore. We're straight up poisoned. So we'll go as far as we can. You know what? We'll go as far. We'll see where Fancy Rope takes us. I'm sure they have a plan of some sort. Oh, here they go. Does it really affect your driving? I'm always curious. Like, oh my gosh, you drive really fast. Yo, if we crash like this, I'm gonna get launched out of the car. Louisville? Okay. We going to Louisville, friends. I need to find a way to stop my degrading. I'm losing more health faster than I thought I would. Okay. Did you break our car? Oh no, are we? Okay, no, he's good. He's good. He's moving. Let's see. Fireboy says it gives my name a difference. Your name Fireboy? I'm not even drunk yet. You're not even drunk yet. What happened? I thought we were drunk. Okay, we're just going to Louisville then, I guess. You drive much faster than I do. I think I might be a Sunday driver. I don't remember what I put for my perks or my my downsides, but too full. Oh, okay, so you can't even. Let's see. I said before, oh, they just keep drinking so you can't get hungover. It's true. Let's see. Country roads. That's a lot of zombies. Take me home. Oh, here comes a lovely turn. Will he do it? Oh, what an expert. Can I shoot my gun outside the car? That'd be so funny. I don't think I can. The car stalled. I heard it just start up right now. You know what? Since my last foray, to be fair, I feel like I had. Oh, I'm dying really quickly now. Oh no. It affects driving heavily. Maybe a tiny bit. He says road trip. Road trip indeed. I will preface this, by the way, Fancy Rope, that I am turning into a zombie much quicker than I thought now. So you may be in a car with a zombie in a second here, but we're gonna go down guns blazing. In fact, actually, if we can't even make it to Louisville, send us to the next best thing, which is like a group of zombies. We're gonna take them out. We're gonna make the world a better place before we get got here. Let's see. No, I asked. Oh, I see. I asked why it gives my name it makes your name different. Are you talking about the crown with the number 3? It means you've been talking a lot in the chat, so you're the third most contributor to today's chat for the time being. Is what I think it is. Pumpkin says posted the 2 Arc Raider shorts. Okay, I'll check it out later after stream. I have to make dinner after this too, actually, so. I didn't even get to use my guns, Fancy Rope. What happened? You launched me outside of the car. Bruh. No. We didn't even get to go. We didn't even get to go guns blazing. He just ran into a tree. No, Fancy Rope. Why? I was so excited. We were going to go down in a blaze of glory. I mean, I guess we still technically went down in a blaze of glory. You just crashed into a tree and I got launched out the front, but it's fine, I guess. Take my stuff. Take my stuff. Take the guns. Everything. Are you honking for me? Are you honking in sadness? At least do the jumping jacks of sadness or something, or like some burpees of sadness. Shoot. Let's see. Problem Dart asked what happened. I was getting my dinner. Problem Dart in his drunk state. I don't think he was even drunk. He might have driven a bit too fast and ran into this tree, which launched me out of the car. And yeah, I died. What an anticlimactic. Oh, look, there you go. There's the zombies. Okay, this is it. Fancy Rope, you have to fight for me. This is your final stand of well, 2 zombies, I guess, but Let's see. We barely even made it to a road trip. Let's see. I said something about my Steam account. Oh, did you? I might have missed it, Fireboy. If anything, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think you're fine. Let's see. Fancy Rose trying to draw them all in queue with the sadness. The 07, you know what? The 07 can count as a jumping jack of joy or a burpee of sadness too, so it works out. Pumpkin says rip indeed. Now I lie on the ground. That was a little anticlimactic, I will say. It'll be you know what? It was a funny way to end the story and day, I suppose. Just getting launched out of a car, driven by a drunk friend, a drunk Quokkaling. that'd be funny animated. Just one very short Quokkaling trying to drive a car, very drunk, and then crashing into a tree, and then I just get absolutely annihilated. Let you know I was hammered. Do you mean the hammer in your hands, or oh, there they go. And now they're a zombie too. Well, such is the end of the saga of our Zomboids server, which is fun. You know what? This is it wasn't the way I exactly pictured it ending. I thought we were gonna go in a blaze of glory, but there they go. But you know what? This is fine too. You know what? It still makes for a funny story. I got launched out of a car to my doom instead of, you know, being turned into a zombie. So that's fine too. Prom Dart says, oh sorry, Fancy Rope says I was hammered. Were you? I don't know. I have never tried driving drunk in this game, so I actually don't know how it like impairs you. I imagine like everything is blurry or something, like when you're searching. Let's see. Prom Dart says in the arms of an angel fly away. Indeed. Fireboy says I realized I spelled my Steam account wrong and I spelled it Fireboy, so it gives my name different. Oh, I see. Oh no. I think you could rename it though. No, check it in your settings to see if we can rename it. You might be able to. Though that being said, if someone has the name Fireboy, it might not let you, but it might as well try. I definitely had to do it myself recently because my Steam account was personal until I started this channel, and then I changed it to the channel name. So you should be able to somewhere. Andrew Up says, no, I was drunk. I was drinking and driving. I couldn't turn at all. Oh, I see. So you just kind of went straight for the... Okay, wait. That being said, though, even though if you couldn't even, like, turn at all, you threaded the needle so well. Like, this is the one tree in the entire driveway. And your drunk self was like, I'm going to go hit that tree. You literally threaded the needle of an entire field of nothing versus one tree. So that's in itself kind of impressive drunk. Pumpkin says GG's indeed. It was a good run. And you know what? We can always do this again sometime. I don't know when yet, because I want to get the Minecraft server going again, but hopefully one day we can jump back into Zomboids again. Maybe in like another update or something to try out the new stuff, right? Let's see. Fly away might be too literal. I mean, I did. I definitely did. I tumbled onto the ground a bit too, and I mean, if it was any consolation, my demise was near instant. So, not I mean near instant. It was instant. So you know what? That's fine. Might have to clip that later myself. That was funny. Let's see. I'm just that good of a driver. What can I say? In a sense, you kind of are. I can't really get mad at you because you threaded the needle. I mean, granted, there's trees here, but they're way away from the highway. You just happen to, out of a field of pretty much nothing, hit the one tree that's here. Okay, there's another one here, but like, it was the first tree. You threaded the needle. It still happened. Let's see. Fireboy says I think you could change the name with I think you can only change the showing name, but you can't change the real name. Oh, is that right? I'm not sure myself. I'd have to check the settings of my Steam later. As far as I know, I think I've changed it all the way to my VTuber name. If I haven't, then that might be an issue, and I should probably double check that later. Let's see. Prom Dart says, I went back and watched a part of the crash. It just happens out of nowhere. It did. We were driving. We were having a fun time. We were singing country roads. We had speed on our side. We had the wind blowing through our hair, our slowly zombifying hair. And then suddenly, they hit the tree, and I was out of the car. I got launched out. The Fireboy says, like what it says in the account info. Oh, I see. I don't know, actually. Again, I'd have to check it myself later, but hopefully that's not the case, so you can edit it. But definitely double check. You might be able to change it back to what you want. Fancy says, so alcohol makes it really hard to drive. My turns would come at random times. Oh, is that why? Are they controlled turns? Like would they, when you try turning, does it just not happen and then eventually it does the turn, or like does it randomly turn for you? we're learning about Zomboids here. It's science, Also, excuse me, I have to blow this on my nose real quick. Well, this was fine. You know what? It was it still technically was a climactic way to end our Zomboids run. So you know what? Thank you for joining me today on this lonely road, fancy rope of drunkenness and now guns together. You know what? We became part of another person's story. I'm sure someone is gonna drive by this. Someone's gonna drive by our car and my body and be like, "Ooh, there's guns everywhere. I wonder what happened. I wonder what the story was." And it's gonna be something funny. We're gonna have to describe this to someone being like, "We had a Quokkaling driving drunk. That's why you see the car there. It crashed right into that tree. I flew out, and then the person who was driving the car got out of the car, tried to fight some zombies, and got eaten. And now their sledgehammer only remains." Let's see. Fireboy says, "Do you have Lethal Company?" I do, actually. I wanted to play and collab with that with some friends or other VTubers, but it's never really come around yet. That and Peak are two games I want to do with other VTubers. At least Lethal, I've done myself. I've played it myself already with other friends, and same with Repo. But Peak, actually, I never played yet, and I'd love to play my first time with other VTubers too. So hopefully one day. Let's see. Both, actually. Just the random ones weren't as strong. Oh, it does both? Well, that's crazy. Well, you drunk? Prom Dart says, Yapper she stream now? We've been going for 2 hours. Yeah, you know what? We could do some Yapper she time. Why not? We could choose some topics and see. Okay. But for now, Quokkalings, let us raise our hands in salute. I'm gonna drop a yippee she, but if you'd like, let us put an F in the chat for the server, or either F for a chat or a salute for the server, because it did good. We got to play together for a good solid 3 to 4 weeks, and we had fun. I think we had fun, right? I think we enjoyed playing this game together, so I'm happy that we got it to work. Thank you, Dart, for that. Pumpkin says, I modded the crap out of Lethal. Oh, did you? I like the Yippee bug, the mod from Lethal. I think that makes it a lot more interesting and fun. You just hear Yippee in the distance, and it just takes your ladder or something. You just kind of cry to yourself, but... Let's see. Prom Dart says, I mean, either way I'm down. I'm just enjoying the stream. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Pumpkin says, I got the Miku skin. Oh, you got a Miku skin? That's funny. I'm trying to remember. My friends modded it for a bit back. I think we added like Eorzea maps to the game for a bit too, and that was really funny. Q with the salute as well. Thank you, good sir. We survived. We tried our best, but our soul lives on other servers, such as the Ruse server, and maybe this one again one day. Who knows? Fancy Rope says, I modded mine too, but haven't played in ages. I wonder if they still work. You might have to do some updates on your game to make sure they work again, but usually, for the most part, I think a lot of them get updated pretty frequently. I haven't played Lethal in a while too, though. I feel like that'd be kind of fun to do. Let's see. OMG. Yeah, right? It drops items too from the game, like a big axe or a scythe. If you swing the scythe, it goes a test of your reflexes. It literally says a test of your reflexes as the voice, or like the sound for swinging the scythe sometimes, which is really funny. But yeah, okay, so I guess this is where our server ends for today. Garen, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've actually met you, sorry. Haven't played in like a year, do you say? Have they added NPCs of yet? Actually, unfortunately, they have not. They're still trying, last I checked, as far as their updates go, I think they mentioned that they're still trying to get the hunting system working with more animals like wandering around, like cows and chickens and that kind of thing, and deer. And that's the last I've heard of updates. So unfortunately, no NPCs yet, but hopefully one day. But as of now, welcome to the stream, Garwin. I don't think we've seen you before on this stream, so welcome to the Quokkaling crew. You actually ran into the end of the server today, which is kind of funny because the last stream we had, I got bit. And I was hoping to go out in a blaze of glory today with the other Quokkalings, by driving out, bringing our guns, and like going guns a-blazing. But as it so happens, Fancy Rope, one of our viewers, was driving drunk, by the way, because we thought it'd be funny. And apparently it makes their turning really hard, so they somehow threaded the needle, as you can see in this really open field, and hit the one tree that's sitting there, which launched me out of the car and killed me. So anticlimactic, but it's a way to go. Fancy Rope says oopsie. Yeah, well, something's happened. It's fine and it's funny. Let's see. But yeah, hopefully NPCs at some point, Gerwin. I would love to see that too. It'd add more life to the game too, I'm sure. Fireboy says, I have quite a few manly multiplayer games, and now none of my friends want to play them, so I can't play them, basically. I see. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult like that. With games that are primarily multiplayer, you can play them single player, but it's just infinitely more fun, especially with those with like proximity chat. It makes it infinitely more fun when you have friends playing, right? So if anything, you can ask the Quokkalings in the Discord to see if they might be interested in playing with you as well. Again, we are a community after all, so it'd be nice to see you guys playing at some point. Fancy Rep says your model is lagging a bit, Chef. Is it? It looks like it's. You know what? There's a bit of a delay. I think I see, but I think that's because my VTube studio crashed a bit earlier. So yeah, it should be okay for now. Let's see. Me too, Fireboy. Well, see, there you go. You got Fancy Rope and Fireboy. The two Fs. Two Fs become Final Fantasy, and you can play together. No, I don't know where I was going with that, but you can. I mean, that's what we have the Discord server too for, right? There's a bunch of voice chat channels. So if ever, feel free to ask the other Quokkalings if you want to play certain games, because you may be surprised. Some of them might be interested in playing, and you can make some new friends there too. That's my hope. I want the Discord to grow too, so that you could just straight up just ask a Quokkaling if they want to play another game too. So definitely check around. There might be people interested. Let's see. Problem Dart says the only games on Steam that I've modded are Left 4 Dead 2, which is a good one. Halo, MCC, and BO2, BO3. BO3? But I was thinking Baldur's Gate, but that's not. What's BO3? And also Halo. Which one was MCC again? Master Chief Collection, I think. That's awesome though. Sometimes mods make games really interesting, and I like that. For the most part, there's developers out there that are okay with mods being added just to make it interesting and fun. I don't like cheat mods. That's the kind of thing I don't like. If there's cheat mods, then as a game developer myself previously, it feels weird to allow something like that. I want for the most part, my players to play like the game as is, or like how I developed it. Granted, some mods might add some things to it, make the experience more interesting. Maybe that even gives me feedback on things I could add it to the game. But straight up cheating, that's kind of where I draw it on mods, at least in moderation, right? Kind of like with AI. A lot of AI talk recently, but in moderation, it's okay. But if you keep relying on it for everything, then it kind of Well, okay, then maybe that's not the same difference, but I think I think you can understand where I'm getting at there. Fireboys, Father Niccolo says, well, first off, Fancy Rough says oopsie. Yeah, the driving thing. Yeah, a little bit of an oopsie, but it was funny, so you know what? I'll take it. Father Niccolo says it was a teaching moment. The driving drunk in game, I guess it was for them. I didn't even get to see it. I unfortunately lived the consequences of their actions by being launched out of the window. But you know, such is learning, I guess. Fireboys that have Phasmophobia, Lethal, The Forest, Sons of the Forest, and probably more. I just can't remember right now. You know, I have a backlog myself too. Oh, it's getting dark in game. I have a backlog myself too. I think one of them was like Dying Light 2. I wanted to give that a try because I enjoyed the first one, but I never got to playing around the second one yet. So actually, maybe that's another thing we could do at some point. Palmdar says I'm sadly a COD player. It makes me happy and sad. Mainly zombies though. That's okay though. I mean, I like COD too. Actually, I usually prefer COD, but recently I was watching gameplay of the new Battlefield, and I did enjoy playing Battlefield like ages ago, and it looks like they kind of returned to some like root gameplay, so I want to give it a try again. So who knows? Let's see. Fancy Rope says, "Ooh, what games did you work on, Chef?" I was an indie, so I don't really have any big games on my name. I was an indie, and I also I did programming, but I also did sound design. Sound design was fun for me, and that actually it kind of explains why I also have some music theory. Well, the music theory I had previously, I guess, but the having Ableton and being able to use it, that was actually kind of what I learned during my time as a dev too. So that's why I still have some knowledge of how to use Ableton, but not very good, not a lot, because actually in school we used Logic, which I think I'm actually technically better at using, but I also don't have an Apple, so Ableton it is. And we're learning it, you know, we've done that stream previously like a few weeks ago, and it's just relearning it, but it's fun so far. Besides, if I did work on a game that's like really popular and really big, I probably can't say which, because then, you know, might dox myself. But Pumpkin says there's actually a mod for Zomboid that sets it like a few days or weeks before the zombie apocalypse, so you get like actual people and NPCs running around. I think I saw that one actually. I saw someone trying to install the mod and getting it working. I haven't personally tried it myself yet, but it looked interesting and looked fun. Hopefully that's something at some point we can try another time too. Let's see. That mod looks so cool. I plan on trying it out soon. Please do. I hope it's yeah, I hope you enjoy it as well. And you can tell me too. Five Voices also have Power World. I did too, actually. We played with, you might have noticed Miho earlier on stream. Miho and I collabed recently playing on that game. It was really fun. I'm still trying to make a little video on that actually. But it's definitely changed since I last played it, and it seems fun. It seems interesting. I want to play more at some point. Let's see. Fancy Rip says just actually beat Power World for what there is in the game right now. Oh, nice. And these are the best genre. Still very interested in what you made. Game wise, I mean, I had a few projects. I was really into Trauma Center, so there was a portion where I made like a detective kind of game, which was neat. I also did, we're working with like other teams. We made kind of like a survival horror kind of game. We also did a platformer, some Unreal stuff, and also my two biggest ones I think was a Myst-like game where it's like a very puzzle environmental kind of game, which I really enjoyed, while the other was it's funny because it's just in my brain, a Toho shooter. So like you have a ship, a bullet hell game, and that was a lot of fun to make because making the patterns and like the sound design for that was really fun. Turned out pretty well too. But and all those games, they were just like indie games. There were also things that we never released into like a market board or anything, so it's okay, you know. Maybe one day I would love to put a game out there that's actually completely done and built. Actually, I have a story and a game in mind for like a JRPG. Very Suikoden like, because I enjoyed the fact that you can recruit like so many people in Suikoden. So I wanted to make a large overarching story that plays like Suikoden, but maybe it's done in chapters, so that's a little easier to take in at a time. But number one, I do not have the art skills to make sprites, unfortunately. Number two, since I conceived that idea, I still write down ideas I have on my little notepad on my phone, but I don't have a team to help work with me to program it, and also everyone's kind of busy nowadays, given work, you know. So who knows? Maybe one day I can pitch the idea out somewhere and we could see how it goes. But I have another idea that I think would actually be pretty popular, which I'm not going to talk about, just because if it does become successful and does become a thing, you know, I'd like to keep the idea to myself. That one though, I can say though, it came from an idea like trying to revamp old games. There was an exercise we did in class. In fact, actually, hold on. There's nothing on the screen right now, so we might as well switch to the chat screen. Yappershi time. There was a time where, in fact, actually, hold on. Since we're not going to be using the Project Zomboid anymore, we can do this right now. Yappershi Zatu time. Okay. What were we talking about? I think it was a game I did at. Oh, so we had exercises at school where we take existing games and try to make it more interesting. And my idea came from that and a toy that I really liked playing with as a kid. And I think conceptually and gameplay wise, it might actually get a lot of interest in how to play. But also the problem is I still need programmers and, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Maybe one day. Oh, I'm kind of shrinked. Hold on. I'll grow. There you go. So, yeah, maybe one day when time allows, if I think it's funny enough that like it always seems to come back to this, but like it's kind of sad to say the reality of it is if you have financial like stability, you can worry about far less and you can do a lot more. So who knows, if the channel becomes successful and I can live off doing VTubing, again, it's kind of a hard goal, but which is why I think realistically I'd probably have my normal IT job and then still do like VTubing on the side. But the idea is hopefully I can just VTube forever. Who knows, right? And then hopefully one day, if the idea ever goes out, I can tell you guys what the game is about, but who knows? Let's see. Okay, Pumpkin says... Oh, wait, we read that one. Sorry, let me go back down here. Fireboy says, what are the Discord VC servers for? They're just rooms for you guys to hang out in if you'd like. If you ever need to, like... We have some Final Fantasy 11 players that have been using it recently, for example. Like, I think it was Father Niccolo. They were, like, if there are other Quokkalings that want to play games, or, like, you set up a game night for yourselves, you're welcome to use the chat room, the VC rooms for hanging out. The only one that's I think locked is the stream room. They're named differently just as to be cute, you know. Staff room, walk-in fridge, kitchen, front of house. For the stream room, that's exclusively for myself and the other VTubers or people I collab with. So, and also lets you know that when I'm streaming, you know. Kind of nice. Also, now I see Fireboy joined here, so I'm gonna drop a Doro for you as yippee. Okay. Let's see. Fancy Rope says, "Aw, man, yeah, it's for the game dev stuff, right? There's ideas I want to do, but I need it's definitely bigger projects where I definitely need a team of sorts. The one I had in mind for the toy stretch, like the toy exercise or game exercise, that one is maybe a little bit easier in practice to do and visualize, but it also needs like the way I have the game set up, they're programming the rules might be a bit tricky. Yeah, that's definitely what the issue is, I think, for that one at least. Visually, that one wouldn't have to be too complicated, but the rule programming for that one is definitely a doozy, I think. Who knows though? Maybe one day I'll pitch it to a programmer friend of mine and we can see about making it again. And I can make music for it again too. That'd be kind of neat. Let's see. Prom Dart says BO7 comes out in like 3 days. Oh, Black Ops 7 BO. And I'm like, I'll play the campaign in zombies since you can install just zombies and campaign in this game. Oh, how fun. With the it's funny because I don't think I heard very much about the advertising for Black Ops 7 recently, which is kind of weird. Usually I hear a lot about it, or I get like ads, at least on YouTube, with them of like things getting blown up in game. So I don't know. I do like zombies. I wouldn't mind giving that a try again myself. The Black Ops story, there were some good hits here there for the Black Ops story, but recently I just haven't really found myself too interested in the Black Ops line of stories. I think hopefully they improved it this time around, but I definitely prefer the Modern Warfare side of things for the story, at least the campaign, but who knows? Maybe it might be different this time around. And they're being quiet about it too, actually, of all things, which is kind of weird, but who knows? Let's see. Fireboy says, oh, I also have the game Depth, and it's multiplayer. I don't think I've played Depth or heard of that one, actually. I know Subnautica. I don't know if that's the same kind of genre kind of thing, but I'll have to take a look at that one later. Father Nicholas says you can work on it on stream. The game? Technically, I suppose that's possible. You're gonna see very crudely acided things though, because my art style is atrocious. Very stick figure derpy looking. But I suppose it's not impossible. Let's see. Fireboy says, is the word blank bad in this chat? I'm gonna say blank because I don't know what we're censoring here yet. Bad in this chat. HE blank blank. Help? Oh, I see. I got it close by saying help, huh? I see what you're saying. I think I see what you're saying. I don't think so. I mean, that's just a overarching general concept for a religion, right? I don't think it's really anything that really should be censored. So, I mean, I'd say it if I'm surprised, like what the heck, you know? If I'm really surprised, I guess. I don't usually say it, but in any case, I think it's fine. I don't think there's really any reason to censor that out yourself. Unless if someone's having a problem with it, then maybe don't use it. But as far as I know, I don't think anyone would here. Problem Dart says, just been playing Vampire Survivors like crazy. Vampire Survivors, I want to give a try. There's so many versions of the game now that I want to try. Like there's the HoloLive one, which looks really fun too. There's Mega Bunk, which is the 3D version of that, which again looks fun. I played Risk of Rain for a bit. That was pretty fun too. I like the shooter aspect of that one. But that one I also didn't have that many friends to play with. So it just kind of sat there in my library. Fireboy was asking because I have a game called Green Hell, so I was asking if it's another multiplayer game I have. Oh, I see. Yeah, if it's just the name of the game, and you know, that's fine. I can't imagine anyone would have a problem with that. Oh, cool though. I don't think I. The name for some reason reminds me of a film. I think there's similarly named, but I don't think I heard of a game with that name. Very cool though. In fact, actually, you know what? While we're on the topic, and now that I've closed out of, oh, before I forget, everyone play the Kazoos of Sadness. I'm gonna check on the server right now. I'm gonna stop the server now that we have lived through its infancy and life cycle. So I salute you, Zomboids server. Thank you for the fun we've had these last few weeks. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Maybe with a bit more updates, but it was fun. It was fun to host and have work. So I suspect the same thing will happen with Minecraft when we get that going again. So hopefully keep that in mind. Let's see. Fireboy says, I really like forest survival games and playing them with friends. There's something mysterious about like exploring a forest, right? And I can understand that for sure. There's a sense of mystery when you're going into a forest. I mean, any new place, I suppose, but forest has a kind of like that foreboding kind of aura to it because you have trees that extend up to the sky or all around you. You can't see very far, like ahead or around you if you're in the cluster of trees. So yeah, I can imagine. It's fun. It's fun, and I mentioned this previously, but like for horror stuff, I do enjoy atmosphere and how do I describe it? I'm trying to describe it properly. I think it's like realistic scares. Is that the way to put it? And that might be the closest way that I can describe it until I figure out a different way. But I think you guys get the general idea of what I'm trying to say, though. Prom Dart says, just loving it so much. My friend and I are loving it. Oh, good. I'm glad. Would love to play it with more people. Don't mind buying it on everything. I already have it on Xbox and Switch. Steam time? I mean, if you're really enjoying it, you know, why not? If any, well, okay, wait, Dart. I will say though, as your friend and fellow VTuber, and we've talked about this previously, since you do have it for 2 different systems already, and in fact, actually, I'm kind of surprised one of them wasn't Steam first. Though Xbox, oh, I guess there are 2 different versions. But anyways, since you do have it on 2 different systems at the moment, and again, as your friend, I would advise to not get the Steam one for now. And use that money and save it towards your mic that you want. Because again, we were just talking about this, right? And I think you'll be much happier once you have that mic going too. So rather than getting a 3rd time, it might be better spent on just saving it for that next mic you were talking about previously. That's my opinion though. But if you do want it on Steam, you know what? If it makes you happy, you should go for it. Let's see. Fancy Rope says, forest type games are a blast. They're all my favorite types. There's a lot of games that are out there that have like the forest kind of setup, right? Which I think is cool. You know what? Actually, wait, sorry. I'm realizing something. When I play games... Sorry, I got distracted because it's about my eye tracking. Usually I'm looking on the left like this to see on my separate screen what you guys are saying. But when I'm playing games, when I'm looking straight directly, I guess it works out because I'm looking directly into the front screen in front of me, which makes my eyes look like it's looking into you, which is fine. But I seem to... It's kind of weird when I see my eyes dart left to right when checking something, you know? I don't know. If you guys... If that ever feels weird to you, let me know, because then I can maybe try adjusting it and with your advice, you know? Anyways, I have a whole forest section on Steam, Fireboy says, because I have so many. Well, good. Again, you definitely have a type for certain horror games, so that's good. Wouldn't say that's bad. Fancy Rope says, right now I'm enjoying Alien Isolation remake. It is low-key terrifying when the xenomorph shows up. It's always terrifying when the xenomorph shows up, because normally I feel like the best games out there that do horror pretty well are the ones that don't give you a way to fight back. For me, that's like an easy cop-out. No, not for them, but for me personally. Like, as soon as I know I have a way to fight back, like a gun, knife, a trap or something so I can run away, I instantly feel a lot more confident and better in the game. But then there's like games like Outlast or like Alien Isolation. For the most part, Alien Isolation. Eventually you get weapons, but like a lot of the time you're without some sort of way to defend yourself. And that makes for really good horror, because then you really have to figure out like a way to get around it or like hide. It's the feeling of I guess it's like a useless feeling, right? You don't have a way to deal with the problem at hand, which is why it makes it terrifying. Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? That's the one. Five Nights at Freddy's is the pinnacle of that kind of like gameplay, I think, because you're stuck in a room. All you really have is just cameras to monitor what's approaching you, and doors to close to avoid getting got. And that in itself is already like incredible, an incredible premise, and like the jump scares are really good in that game. So let's see. The bigger problem is that it's semi crossplay. It's crossplay for Xbox and PC Xbox launcher. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, because I think there's crossplay. I don't know if the Xbox technically counts as a PC one too if you buy it online, but I'm assuming that's different, like separate purchases, because you're mentioning that you have to buy it again anyway, so I have to assume there. Prom Dart says, but you have a good point. Mike should hopefully when I get paid. Oh, let's go, Noise. You're already almost there. Let's go. Yeah, I think if anything, you already have two versions of the game to be happy with for now, right? And then eventually, you get the mic. That's gonna take some time anyways to get set up and going. But eventually, by the time you save up again for the next version of the game, like for PC or Steam, hopefully there's already a sale happening so that you can buy it cheaper, you know? And actually, speaking of Black Friday and a few other sales are coming up like near the end of the month, I believe. Cyber Monday. So you might actually be a pretty good spot for number one, the mic and the game itself too, for discounts. So keep that in mind as well. Let's see. Fancy Rope says, well, I have a pistol, but I don't want to risk it because it could drop on top of you from a vent. Risk it being like you take a shot and then immediately knows where you are. That would be my concern too, because like xenomorphs are sensitive, man. They'll latch onto you as soon as they realize you're there. Let's see. Fancy Rope says, and I haven't tried shooting it because I was focusing on avoiding it mostly. That in itself is a very tried and true horror game kind of thing, right? And I think it's good that they're doing that, because if you have too much power in a horror game, you kind of lose that urgency, I think, right? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? Let's talk about more recent examples. Let's talk about like Resident Evil. The more recent Resident Evils give you a lot of guns. I will say Village and The House, the most recent ones, those ones are actually really good in balancing the two, where it's still a horror game and there's good scares and you still have just enough action to be able to take action, like in a classic Resident Evil game, I guess, you know? But then there's 6, which again, I also like 6, but that one was like mostly action, right? They gave you too much firepower and it kind of took away from the horror aspect of it. So let's see. Fireboy says, another Forest multiplayer game is the Survivalists. I haven't heard of that one either, but I'll take your word for it and I'll check it out later. There's a lot of them out there for sure, though. Let's see. Problem Dart says, do need to buy the cord for the mic too. The mic is currently on sale for $179.99, so not too bad. Oh, there you go. The cord. Do you mean are you gonna go like oh, I forgot the name of this. It doesn't have it behind my mic, but do you mean like the specific audio cord for the mic Because I think by default, if we're still talking about the same mic I recommended previously, Dart, the default comes with a USB-C or some sort of USB cable that connects to your computer via USB, which seems to be working just fine for like normal application. If I had like a sound mixer or something, or some like other like ways to plug in, then maybe I'd use the dedicated audio plug for that reason. But by default, the normal mic should come with a USB-C or some sort of USB connection too. So you should, if anything, you give that a try first and see if it works for you. And then if you think you need the, or I mean, maybe you have a plan. If you need the audio cable for that reason, then then of course, then keep that in mind as well too. Let's see. Fancy Rope says xenomorphs are probably my favorite type. My favorite creature, to be honest, because they're generally horrifying at times. Oh yeah, for sure. As a kid, watching xenomorphs pop up was absolutely terrifying. Still remember. The predators were interesting in the fact that they were more action oriented, I guess, right? They're still kind of scary in their own way, but they at least had a code of some sort. I think that's what made them a little less scary to me. But the xenomorphs, they just eat people, and then the chestbursters too. Spooky. Promdart says, also Vampire Survivors is on Game Pass. I really need to play Alien Isolation. So, oh, I see, because you have the Game Pass already, so that's why. I see. Okay. But yeah, definitely play Alien Isolation if you haven't already. That's a great horror game. When I first played the original one that came out, like, oh my gosh, so scary. Again, and it comes from, you have a pistol and some tools to deal with it, but that's really all you get, and it's just the right amount where it's like just very terrifying to deal with whenever you run into them. It does not. It needs a different type of cord than what I have. I looked at it. Oh, I see. Okay. There's no USB kind of connection to the mic? Interesting. Well, then again, if you're looking at like a dedicated audio mic that like recorders and like sound designers use, then it's very possible that could be a thing too. So either way, I hope you have a plan and it works out for you. Fancy Rose says, the Predators never captured my interest. Then again, I never really liked the Alien vs Predator movies. I was lucky enough to grow up with both the Alien and the Predator movies, so when Alien vs Predator came out, I was super excited for it. Though the Predators, like, it's a different type of movie. It's not really like horror. It's more like action, I'd say. The horror aspect kind of comes from like you don't know what you're dealing with, but for the most part, I'd say that's more like action compared to Alien, which is definitely horror. The Predators are pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, Predators are super cool. At one point, because I do cosplay actually, I don't know if I ever mentioned that. I do cosplay. At one point in my life, I wanted to have a full-on Predator suit because I thought that'd be so cool and sick to have. With like functioning wristband and everything, that'd be so cool. And you know what? I would still love that one day, but that's number one, quite an expensive venture. If anything, my skills have progressed now that I can maybe do the prop side of it, like the wristband or like the claws or something, but I can't do the clothing side, which I would definitely need to order a commission of some point for that to work. Let's see. From Dart says, I was gonna just buy the mic too. Might wait for Black Friday just in case. You should. If it's a historically... if it's a mic that's been around already for like a few years, there's a pretty good chance there's going to be a discount on it at some point. So, and you're not already that far off. I think it was like 2 weeks from now, 2 or 3 weeks. So if you can be patient a bit more, and you're saving anyways, right? So it's perfect timing. If you can wait a bit more, you might find a pretty good deal, which, might help. Let's see. Fancy Rope says, they are cool, but I just like Xenos so much more. Design wise, xenomorphs are definitely really cool too, though. And then just the idea of the chest burster was enough to scare me as a kid. Like that's terrifying, awful, and kind of gross. So I love that they eventually somehow integrated it into League of Legends too with Kha'Zix and Rengar. They definitely got inspiration from that for sure. But if I had to choose the two, I definitely like preferring like what I like. I think I'd go with the Predators. They're so cool. The warrior hunter people that unfortunately also may fight you if they think you're worthy of a fight or a hunt. Okay. Anyways, let's see. It is 7:30. I might finish up the Zatsu here for now and finish up the stream, but let me see here. Romdar says it does seem the new Predator movie is combining both movie universes together again. I think it is, right? Because I think don't they find this is just from going off the trailer from what I saw, but I think there's a Yutani droid that it finds, right? And it just carries it around. So I don't think the Yutani droids were ever part of Predator until they did Aliens vs Predator. So it seems like it's definitely just a combination of the two universes again, or either that or they're making it canon now, which would be kind of neat, right? What do you guys think? All right, anyways, Quokkalings, let me see here. You know what, I think we can finish a bit earlier today. I need to get some things done on the side. I might want to get some stuff ready for the next few days too. So just as a reminder also, before we continue our conversation here, we're going to continue our conversation just a little bit more after this, just to finish up what you guys are saying, because I don't want to leave any messages out. But just a reminder, for the next week, I will be away for the weekend and Friday. So the next two streams are going to be tomorrow and the next day with Final Fantasy 11 and Dead Space. Hollow Knight we're going to keep on the back burner for now, just because we're just trying to finish Dead Space ASAP for Spooky October, so keep that in mind. Fancy Rope says, I need to watch TV, TW, sorry, and 3. Still, I watched the first one like 2 months ago, and then I was thinking of trying the Predator movies again. You should. When you're older, they're a lot more fun, I think. It's really fun. If anything, I actually, speaking of like the Alien movies too, though, I enjoyed Prometheus. If you haven't watched Prometheus, definitely check that one out as well. Let's see. Okay, Chef, stay safe. Thank you, Fancy Rope. I appreciate it. Promdart says, bye-bye, Chef Nanashi. Gotta see if my stream asset is done. Oh, let's go. Nice. I hope it works out. Yeah, something new for my next stream. Well, next Pokemon stream. Ooh, you want to share what it is, or is it a secret? If anything, we can pop by your stream and figure out what it is too, so I'm excited. Fireboy says, my Wi-Fi is not working well. No worries. Sometimes it's like that, depending on your provider. Mine occasionally. You know what? Actually, thankfully, after moving to this new place, it's been a bit, not even a bit, it's been a lot more stable. So I'm definitely happy about that. Same provider though. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the old place previously. Anyways, Quokkalings, before we go, we're gonna jump into another stream today. And hopefully, I'm hoping we can find a stream that's just like us today, and like a lovely friend today who popped in, Zombie. Sorry, Zombie. I was thinking of Zomboids. Undead Levi. Hopefully we can support another VTuber that's up and coming. So let's see what we can do here. And again, for all the people coming from their stream, it's very nice to meet you today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream as much as the other Quokkalings did. And hopefully you guys can pop in more often. It's nice to see new faces. So, and on that train of thought, we are going to try to support another VTuber today by jumping into their stream. So ideally we could find a redirect for someone who's new. The only thing that I would prioritize over that would be maybe Ruse again doing Zomboids on his server, because then we could continue the train of Zomboids. In fact, actually, Fireboy, you came from the other side of the stream recently. How did you guys find my stream? Like, were they looking through other streams that are available and just decided to choose ours, or? Let's see. There are some streams up. But I think, hold on. Today, my preference is to try to find someone that's also kind of in the lower numbers of VTubing, an indie like us, so we could support them. But it kind of doesn't really tell you just by name if there's like a lot of people watching or whatnot, you know? Let me see here. Oh, here you go. You know what? There's a guy named Silas Calum that's streaming right now, and they're doing a Zatsu themselves, and it looks like they're in their title. They're saying, "What are your favorite things?" Interrogating my chat. So I know you guys. You guys are yappers like me, so we can yap with them for a bit. And they are also indie. It looks like they're also at 712 subscribers, so they're actually pretty close to us too. So. It'd be nice to support another, you know. So let's do that today. Well, let's go over to their stream. I don't think they're gonna end anytime soon. It sounds like they're still conversing, but they started 3 hours ago, so we're gonna jump in as soon as possible. Let's see. Why do gifts not work in the Discord? I don't know. They should, unless I think it has to be a sticker, or actually no, the gifts should work. Actually, maybe it might be your internet too, potentially. Let's see. Wi-Fi issues 24/7. I live in the middle of the woods, kinda. That will do it. It's just the middle of nowhere. We'll do it sometimes. Let's see. She just sent it. I don't really know. Sorry. That's okay. No worries. I'm glad that she chose us because I made new friends today, and hopefully we'll make some more friends this time around by going to Silas's stream. They seem chill. And they're just chapping and they're yapping with me too. Not with me, but hopefully us in a minute here. So, Fancy Ropes didn't send my message again. I look forward to getting us got again in a future game. That might be why it's that specific word. It's a YouTube thing. Q dropping the yippee she and the yapper she. Yeah, yapping. Let's go. I just tossed my hands up in the air. But yes, we're gonna go yap with them now. So, Quokkalings, I want to thank you for joining me today on this lovely Tuesday afternoon of Zomboids. Let's do this again sometime. Zomboids was fun, and if anything, if we do another community thing, it probably will be Minecraft. So keep that in mind, and hopefully we can do that sometime soon. All right, and with that, this is your head chef Nanashi quacking out for tonight. Eat well, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for some Final Fantasy 11. Okay? Yeah. All right. Quokkalings, Terimakase omatase. Thank you for waiting. No. Terimakase mata ne otsukaresama desu. I'll see you all soon. Good night, everybody, and thank you for joining, zombie friends. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye. I'll talk to you soon. Let's say hi to Silas. Oh wait, before we forget though. Quokkaling raid. That's the hashtag we're gonna use on Silas' side today. So I hope you'll help me support him. All right. I'm gonna quickly drop this chat, drop the stream so we can get there ASAP, because I know we've had the history of streams just ending by the time we send over. So okay, good night everybody. Terimakase. I'll see y'all soon. Good night.